have said that. I would have said Bijan or my second one, Jahmyr Gibbs.
You don't think it's gonna
good,
be that
everybody?
1-2 punch with him and Montgomery?
I think possible, but they love Jahmyr. I think they're gonna use him because he in his rookie contract. I think
we're live. Oh man.
Yeah, we is.
I thought we was locked in. Where is this? This is what is this?
You telling us to get ready and you ain't even ready.
I thought Al had it pulled up.
Wow, this nigga is the best deflector I know.
Al supposed to have it. Okay, here we go. There we go.
He just slid on L like
what's
that.
good? What's happening, chat? We live, baby. Back at it again. Like we ain't never left.
What it do, bro?
No, that's crazy. That missing a week seem like it's been longer than missing.
They got people asking me and shit. How come y'all didn't pod last week? I'm like, chill, bro. God damn.
That's crazy because niggas don't follow us on Instagram. Not posting it.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck about what we got going on.
I'm like, I literally say, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you can know when we go live.
No, the worst for me, I hate when people be like, yeah, man, you know, they caught a couple of your likes. Mother, I ain't seen one like. I ain't seen a comment. Like,
it is crazy. If you call them out about the like, they can easily lie. But the fact that they don't even deny it, like, yeah, like, come on, bro.
No, you know why? Because some people think that we can actually see who's liking and not. You know what I'm saying?
No, we can't see who likes it.
Yeah, but some people don't know that.
Oh, okay, right.
You know why? On Instagram and all these other ones, they show you that. Right. So then if you don't got a YouTube channel, you would automatically assume, I know I would for sure, that y'all would see if I liked it or not. You know what I'm saying? Just because all the other platforms, you know, show you.
They do it, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. So. Damn, this nigga Zoe got wait.
I didn't even get a chance to cut off.
This nigga, he said, question.
He got the answer, bro. He the question and the answer. What you mean?
He said he gonna wear the answers next week, but today he got a question.
Come on, I ain't seen a fresh pair in a minute.
I'm not gonna
nigga
lie.
went into the archives. You feel me? Damn,
this nigga Al different. Al different, bro.
That's how you feel though.
Al different.
Differente.
Hey man,
I ain't never seen this side of Al, man.
Damn.
I know, bro.
With the Karma Day
I know niggas is not talking.
That's cream. That's cream.
Nigga.
That's fresh cream.
Nah, don't do that.
No,
Don't do
yeah.
that.
I'm about to deflect.
He gonna point out the only nigga that ain't saying nothing to.
Wow.
Cause look what this nigga got on.
This nigga something else.
Hey, Stacks, yeah, Jordan 5, that's cool. But God,
What Jordan 5? Nigga? And this nigga out on the
with,
peak
with,
phone.
with the Cartier
Whoa.
frames, niggas.
I don't even know what type of Cartier frames. America's
with
best.
the was the YSL cologne? That nigga's different.
Hey, if y'all could smell this nigga right now,
Bro, the
oh my
studio
God.
is crazy right now.
Smell
man.
like manyan.
I'm dying, cuz. Oh shit.
It's different.
What's up, Santana? That's hella funny, bro.
Chop City.
Oh my goodness.
It's different. I'm surprised you not twitching, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting your 2K on, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say post your your joint in the
Yo, what?
Hey, yo, what? Post this what?
You know what
He said post this what?
Post this what?
Chop, hey, Chop, don't post that.
He said, you know what to tell me to wear next time you come
The
on
link.
pod.
The Twitch link.
Leave my nigga alone. He don't even got those no more, bro. Nigga turned those in.
Oh no, I don't
Took
even
it
want
to
to.
Prestige.
I don't even want to ask what y'all talking about.
I don't even know. They don't got Prestige no more.
Yeah,
huh?
That's long gone.
That's gone one.
They
got hit. They got hit like 3 times.
It didn't bounce
I
back.
just know Heirloom now in Alameda.
They still got soul supremacy.
That's in Newark, right?
Yeah, and then they got Assist Bay Area.
Oh yeah, that's in Hayward. Okay, yeah.
I think that's it. And they got Glory in Alameda.
Oh yeah.
Is that a resale though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's like 3 different stores in Alameda.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only been
To Heirloom.
I haven't been over there since Prestige days. Like, yeah,
I've been there.
all
I've
these
been to
other ones I
Heirloom and
just
I've
saw.
been to Glory.
Yeah.
I've been to both.
on Lincoln, right? Like,
Yeah.
you
I
know what
was
I'm saying?
able
area?
to sell a pair of the Jordan 4 SBs right when they dropped though for like $475.
Oh, yeah, you
Crazy
came up
work.
because they not worth that at all right now.
That was crazy. You had to do it. You had to be quick.
You talking about the
That-
Navy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was heirloom. They got two of those. They got one in the mall and one in Alameda.
I had to double check because I know you ain't talking about the other ones. But yeah,
Nah, the other one's still
it's marvelous.
Yeah, the other ones.
I was talking about the green ones. I'm like $475.
You sold your blue ones?
had 2 pair.
Oh,
yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Real Squad. We was absent last week. We got J. Delgado in the house.
Hola, hello.
Callie Banks, Al Banga,
In the building.
Stoney Starks, Bryce
cracking.
Wayne. Back at it again. What up,
In
Hess?
the building. Hess in the building.
Like I said, man, make sure you follow us on _ Real Squad on Instagram and TikTok so you can know when we live, when we going live, and if we gonna be absent for that week. And this week we got Alien Earth episode 5 review. We got Young Thugg snitching audio. Oh my God, the leaks is crazy. Like 2 hours worth of audio is crazy work. We got Drake interviews and streaming choices. He's been doing a lot of, I guess, press lately, but it's very selective, seems like. And we got some other shit to talk about. Some fun stuff. Randomly, that was dumb funny. Ray J pulling up to Kai Sinat's stream was dumb ass funny to me, bro.
trying to take a shower with that
He
man.
been trying to do it for the long because he had
Wait,
seen
what?
He
You didn't see the clip?
It's an old like not a meme, but like a minute ago, like
You ain't seen the clip?
Kai and Speed. I think it was they had like a big ass shower room though. You know what I'm saying? And they was like streaming live, but they stream like it's like a 24-hour, maybe like a whole 3 days or some type of crazy stream they did. So they gotta be on live the whole time. So when they shower, they got like the swim trunks on and they in this big ass shower and everybody in there together. And I guess Ray J seen it. It was like, I want to shower with them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to shower with y'all. And like it was like, now I want to stream with y'all, but Ray J is such a troll, bro. Like he knows what he says is gonna go viral. He good at internet. So it was alright. I knew he was catting, clearly catting. And then I guess Kai is doing I think it was a Mafia stream or Mafia-thon, and he's streaming again, and he taking a shower but he's by himself, and like he's streaming it, and Ray J pull up. And he was like, "How you get in here?"
He started taking his clothes off. Bro.
He was like, I found where you was at."
He's like, "This is my city."
Yeah.
What?
He started getting undressed, and he got his shorts on. And he coming into the shower, and Kai like, no. And he like,
he turns his shorts into the dun. Like he pulls them all the way up, bro.
He walked in.
You gotta see the clip, bro.
They got the little thing with
the
that
foam gun.
They blow the foam. And they blowing foam inside the shower. Ray J in there. And he's singing. Is he singing One Wish?
No, the DJ, because Kai got a big like a whole DJ set up in his room. The DJ started playing One Wish, so Ray J started acting like he was in the music video.
He was there, but he had his arms on the doors looking at this nigga Kai. Hella funny, bro. But I think later on that day, another random moment, they streaming. You know, they at this point the joke is over with. They all sitting down chilling, and you know the Asian dude named Ray that be with Kai.
Yep.
And this nigga go say Ray J. He was like, "Yeah, I seen that video you was in, man. That shit was tough." And this nigga Kai like. Like he was referencing to Kim Kardashian, and Ray J was like, but it was so out of nowhere, bro. So I don't even think Ray J expected that, bro. But the Asian dude hella funny too, cause he kept it straight. But no, it was funny. It was funny. Shout out Ray J. Shout out Kai Sinat. Hella funny, bro. Hella stupid. He said it so serious. Nigga. I seen that video. That shit was tough. I'm like, whoa.
That was tough. It's so funny.
He clearly only talking about the Kim K video for sure. Oh shit!
Because this nigga been in so many other videos, been in music videos. Everybody know what this nigga is.
Nah, the only tough video that nigga been in.
I see that the video, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I was dying, nigga, when that shit happened, nigga. They looked at this nigga so crazy. Kai and Ray J was like, what?
I had to kick him off the stream as soon as he said free Diddy.
Oh, did they? Did he?
Ooh, that was funny.
No, Ray J is like a internet money maker. Anything he do, any platform he pop up on is going viral for sure.
I feel like he makes more sense than Jim Jones though. You know how like we talk about Jim Jones. We talked about a couple weeks ago as far as Jim Jones just knowing how the internet and stuff like that. Yeah, it seemed like I didn't know Jim Jones was that internet savvy. I didn't realize it, but then Ray J, you know, Ray J, he's like at the perfect age, like because he's like around our age, right?
Yeah.
So he's like at the perfect age to
kind of doing it too for a little longer because Ray J been going viral for a minute.
Yeah, but he just knows the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I think
the glasses
That
very
shit
viral.
that was funny.
Glass
The hat.
Come on, bro.
The hat bars.
When he told bro, break the glasses. I can break these. I'm gonna break
He's
them.
like, they're unbreakable.
Break them then.
Break them.
Niggas.
Nigga said.
I think the thing too about being on the internet is just like, I mean, to go viral, you just gotta say some outlandish shit and then don't care about the embarrassment.
Soldier Boy is for
or
sure
like
one of them.
Yeah, don't take yourself too
Soulja
serious.
Boy might be.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that Gucci bandana, that was on purpose.
Yeah, like shit like that. Even like Drake, like even going like talking about Drake, like he be doing the same shit. You could tell he don't take himself like overly serious too. You know what I'm saying?
Remember he made fun of his robbery video because everybody started making fun of it. Then he did his own. Like, oh, so niggas making okay. I'm gonna do mine. Yeah. I came through on a parachute. Jump down.
It's just I guess like I fuck with that. I fuck with that shit because everybody want to be somebody they not. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to kind of like
be
understand
real.
who you is and it's like own it. They own it.
And you know
what?
what?
So good.
I think this is kind of off subject, but it's on subject too. But I think Wayne falls victim to that, bro.
Oh, he's not great.
He is like, bro, why you trying to be so like Drake, like, bro, like why you taking yourself so serious, bro?
Like we're past. We know what time it is.
But
now,
it's funny how you say that, but at the same time, it appears like he taking himself seriously when he skateboard and play the guitar and shit. But we look at him like he not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he do that shit. But then he do shit we don't take seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you still like when you see videos of Wayne like on IG skateboarding, I go straight to the comments. Niggas will be like, man, Wayne been skateboarding for 12 years and he still ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same, and they say the same shit about his guitar skills, bro. It's like, was you ever really practicing, or you just do a little quick YouTube tutorial? It was like, all right, got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you went with.
He's decent for somebody that takes it serious for a year. Like somebody that's serious that do it every day is gonna be as good as Wayne is right now.
Right.
For 1 year though. Like you said, but he's been doing it for 12. But like I said, he is Lil Wayne.
I watched
he got a lot going on.
I watched
but like he been doing some shit. I hate how his hands is. I hate how he do his hands.
He put out a skate part with him, and I guess he had a Young Money team. Yeah. But
I hate that.
Bruh, yeah, he was just doing the most basic tricks, bro. Like I'm like,
But I think the thing too is that I seen a recent video where he was doing the most basic trick, and you hear everybody at the skate park, because
it's fucking Wayne.
I get it, but it's like, bro, that's
like seeing if you just seen Tony Hawk ride a skateboard straight, people still gonna be like, oh, it's because it's Tony.
I'm not gonna lie though, if it was Tony Hawk, I would just sit there and overanalyze. Like he got to be doing something that's just hella clean.
Right, I'm not seeing it.
We don't know shit.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not seeing it.
I'm just not seeing it. It's me.
Something's happening. What's happening? Bow Wow.
Oh, bro.
Super Zesty video popped up. I don't even know what song it is. I just saw the clip.
It's that I'm a Mutt song. I'm a dog. I'm a Mutt. His. Like
he did a Wayne and rapped over it.
Pretty much. Like, cause you know that, cause that's Leon Thomas, I believe, and he got a remix with Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. I don't think they added Bow Wow. I think Bow Wow was like trying to show
is the same hook on there, or no hook. He just Bow Wow.
I think it's just Bow Wow. I didn't. After I seen the intro, I didn't even decide to listen to the rest of the song.
What up, Myra?
Bruh, I seen that. You talking about the cigarette?
That was a blunt.
Yeah, no, it was a blunt. He walked up to his homie. That was wild.
I was like, why would you put that in the video?
I saw that clip not knowing the reference. Like, niggas is like memeing this right now because I'm just scrolling. I see Bow Wow walk up to a nigga. I'm like, why you do that? Like, why you do it like that?
He thought it was in slow motion.
He thought it was so cool. I'm like,
who does that? What the fuck? That's why I
don't even remember what bro was doing at the moment. I think he was hands free. He could have just passed it to him. Walk up to your security guard.
He could have been doing anything. He was a blank. All I see is Bow Wow walking up to a blank figure, nigga.
It don't help that the nigga tall too. Like, put it directly. That was very weird.
Like, what are we showing with this?
That was super zest.
Are we showing some type of solidarity?
That moment completely ruined your video. He fall victim sometimes too to like a Lil Wayne thing. He don't know what he doing.
Yeah,
he became a meme on accident.
Shit, you take yourself way too serious, bro.
You don't remember he was walking in front of them kids. Oh, they don't
Bro,
know.
I was just about to bring that up.
They don't.
Niggas don't care.
Nigga had his hood on. Hey, I got my hood on. They don't even know I'm Lil Bow Wow. Like, bro, don't nobody care.
The fake private jet. But he was in like kind of economy or something.
Yeah,
Economy plus.
some random nigga. Hey, this nigga Bow Wow
lying. He over here lying. He right there.
He's a big phony.
And that nigga tried to play it off. I was like, yeah. But he did say like I played myself. I was trying to do too much. I mean, I could have did it, but I was just trying to do a post and like, yeah, nigga, nah.
Catted on yourself.
You're not good at interneting.
Hell nah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You hadn't seen it?
Nah, okay. What?
Are you looking at the Bow Wow video?
He just sitting there.
Like, why would, like, and this and you know what's funny? It's not like that's a like drag on scene. Like, that's a specific scene that they edited and was like, this is cool. Like,
we're definitely using that. We're using that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like Bow Wow asked for that to be in there though.
Bow Wow got veneers, man.
Get the blood out of my homie mouth. That sound wild. That sound crazy out loud.
Yeah, it's just thing we do. Just record.
It's this thing we
just record,
bro. Is this a grill or this nigga got these big ass veneers in, bro?
Hopefully it's a grill. Veneers is getting crazy right now.
Them shits look like veneers. Am I tripping?
That's Bow Wow?
Yeah, them shits look overly white. Well, yeah. White and big, no Diddy.
Niggas doing it. White and big.
Like,
Jose.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta know when you catch yourself, big dog.
All right. As long as you say no Diddy or pause, right? You should be good.
You don't. I mean, you wouldn't know, right?
Hey, I'm like Fat Joe, man. Why are these niggas doing too much? It's not that serious. Niggas know I'm not homo.
That shit was hella funny.
Was like, no, but it's not what you said. It's how you said it. You said you was a serial glizzy eater. that nigga Jadakiss said, whoa.
Hey, some things need attention. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Fat Joe is one of them old niggas that hate that boy. Like, nigga, I'm not saying it, bro.
Bruh. Fat Joe remind me of like your uncle, like, you feel me? Like one of your uncle that just be lying about it. Like, yeah, back in my day, I had all the bitches.
Oh, and you know when these niggas is jazzing.
Bro, you are lying, nigga. There's no way.
Yeah, at once I stopped listening to Fat Joe once he said he robbed the whole gymnasium and had niggas help him carry. The niggas that he robbed had to help carry the shit out.
Matter of fact, just come empty your pockets out of my car, nigga.
You by yourself? Oh wait, who posted that video of a little fat Mexican boy from Fresh? I bust the fat moves. He was catting, bro. He was doing the most and was a straight bitch. He tried to fight his pit bull, got his pit bull killed. Nigga was doing hella shit, bro. Fresh knew not to fuck with this nigga. All right, y'all. Before we get carried away, let's get onto these hot topics, man. Let's get into like the elephant in the room with the Young Thug. Like I said, I believe it was a 2-hour audio leak, but of like different phone conversations. And I guess through press, you go through a certain amount of hoops and you're able to access because it's public information or whatever. But this definitely seems calculated. Like they got, even if you were because this is like more than a few years ago when this happened, but they are able to get all the most craziest phone calls of him saying the most craziest shit. So it's almost like somebody knew exactly what time to look, what phone calls to look at or whatever. And mind you, I think everybody that goes to jail knows that if you're calling anybody from jail or having any type of phone conversations on these phones, they're recorded.
They tell you.
It says, I mean, you should know when you in jail, I don't think you hear anything, but everybody knows that. I think the person you calling is going to say like, this phone call is being recorded or whatever. If you're okay with it, press 1 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, obviously to the person inside, they should know if this is not your personal phone, it's anything through the government or jail people, it's definitely being clocked. And he is caught saying some very, very suspicious, pretty much snitching himself and being kind of like, what's the word? Hypocritical when it comes to Gunna. Because when Gunna I guess he did tell, but at the same time, I don't think what he said was they were able to use it in court or whatever. But he's still like, it's like when somebody telling you, but you don't get in trouble for it. Mm-hmm. Like you still told though. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he technically told because he took a plea. So like so when you get,
I think it was the gang thing. Like,
when you in that, so if we in the case together, right? Say we do something and we in the case together and we co-defendants, right? And we both saying we didn't do it, right? And then I'm like, you know what? I need to get out of jail. I'm gonna take a plea saying I did it, but we co-defendants, so they accusing both of us. Basically, I'm saying whatever y'all accusing us of me of, we did it, but you a part of that. You feel me? So that's why it's kind of snitching because it's saying, because you could still be like, nah, I didn't do this.
But he also said that the YSL is a gang where everybody else is saying that we not a gang. He was like, we a gang.
But that's why it's kind of snitching. That's what they're saying. Because he took the plea and saying we are a gang, and everybody else like, nah, we not a gang. So it's like,
Thugg was wilding, having niggas like, because you remember he came to the mall with the gun and he shot him. He was
he was
like, you can kind of tell the person on the other line is like, are you supposed to be? So it's very weird because he talking to like the police or whatever in the interrogation room. They asked this nigga if he wants something to eat. He was like, yeah. Like, and make sure you take my number down too, because whenever y'all want to talk, we can talk. I'm like, damn. Like, it's crazy, bro. And like I said, he was like demonizing this nigga.
He came on and said he made an honest mistake.
No.
I'm like, nah, nigga, you snitching, nigga.
And then he like,
who said that?
Thugg.
Young Thugg.
Yeah. And but it was so, I think the weirdest part is how calm he was in there. Almost like it was like a routine. So it wasn't like he was doing most of the talking when he was talking to the police and when he on the phone with like his girl, his homies or whatever. They got a conversation with 21 Savage. 21 Savage held it down though. That nigga was he was like I feel like he kept it silent like all the way through or whatever. He wasn't like
yes man in them.
Yeah. He was like going back and forth with him. Everybody else was like yup. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just weird. Like I said, it was more so his cadence, and then he's going viral for, I guess, like I said, snitching and like trying to demonize Gunna for doing what he did, but he seemed to have done the most talking or whatever. And he also mentioned Kendrick Lamar saying like, put niggas on, like, why don't you put niggas on? Because I guess he sent Kendrick Lamar a song and he didn't want to do it, and he
said Dirk. He said like 3 niggas.
He sent Dirk a song. Dirk didn't want to do it, but he also said he's kind of upset at Kendrick for not doing songs with Lil Baby, Dirk, or him or Future, and he's like, if you do songs with us, like we gonna have you popping. Like,
but he did do a song with Future, but
what he did, right. And he was like, we'll and like, I think it kind of shows how much these niggas don't really listen to Kendrick either, though. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick, I think like that song I had mentioned in the group message was "Turn the Party Off" or "Shut what is it? Let the Party Die." He was like, "I'm not an internet dude," so he doesn't have a social media presence. You know?
But Future killed it, bro. Future killed it with that fucking verse.
Yeah.
Let it die. He was like, never again.
He did what's called though. The start of the beef shit with him, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but I got you.
Yeah.
But he's very selective.
Yeah.
If he do put niggas on, but not K-Dot, but Young Thugg was saying you should put more niggas on. You don't put no niggas on. And like I said, I don't think these niggas listen to Kendrick like that because Kendrick put a bunch of LA niggas on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not know them, but these niggas is way more successful now than they was before or whatever. Even like getting they shit played at the Super Bowl and shit like that. But he is like, I want you that we gonna have you with the bitches and the players and shit like that. But it just seemed like he was like, I don't care, but this is like a rant, by the way. And he for sure going off, but he was like, you ain't gonna never be as big as Drake because you don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And that's where he kind of like brought Drake into it too, but not really. But saying like, you should fuck with us, and you don't got a real good reason not to fuck with us. But it was so random. Like he having a bunch of random conversations, but certain ones just making it more viral.
How long was he? He was in there for a minute.
Yeah, he was in there.
So
for a minute.
They got like
a lot of 2 hours,
yeah.
but it's different conversation. That's hella long.
How long was he in there though? Like
5? Was it?
He was in there for a couple of years.
Was it 5 years?
Something like that.
That boy was away for a minute.
But my question is, I mean, this me not knowing all the way. If he snitched, how was he in there for that long?
He was giving up a bunch of information.
Or what? You think
some niggas went down. Some niggas is down.
What I think happened is he just was in there for a long time and just was like, nigga, I'm rich, nigga. Like, you feel me? I talk now. Like, you feel me?
Oh, so you don't think initially he was talking?
No, I think initially he was kept trying to keep it solid. You feel me? Then once Gunna snitched, just like
fuck it.
He kind of said that though. He was like, well, now that niggas know that I talked, fuck it, because all your favorite rappers is gay.
Oh wow,
that was the next thing that went viral. He tweeted it. He was like, "Hope you know everybody be taking it in Atlanta, giving it and taking it. Homies taking it." So he almost pretty much let everybody know that he gay, but he already been wearing like dresses and doing all the weird shit. But I mean, niggas kind of know. But saying it out loud and hearing it, or like not out loud, but like reading it, like damn, that shit is crazy. Like he didn't call nobody out, but he damn near said, "Nigga, Atlanta's gay. You from Atlanta? You gay?" Yeah, he kind of threw a little baby under the bus a little bit.
I mean, that's
little baby be looking wild.
That's the
outfits,
bro. When he's showing his
new
tattoos right here.
Goodness.
You seen that?
Yeah, yeah.
You seen short ass shorts.
It was,
bro. Look at that.
No, he was
little baby.
Like
Look at this nigga. But he literally had just got them legs.
He got fresh tattoos like right here.
For sure.
That's why
he was standing up in that picture, right?
Yeah, he was performing. Yeah,
so I'm saying, I'm like, this picture look dumb weird.
Is him standing like this?
Yeah. I was like, it looked crazy.
Watch the performance.
Yeah,
you
gotta
get the whole video.
Yeah, you gotta do the little baby performance picture. It looked crazy, bro.
You know, like a pink hoodie or some shit.
Or a jacket or like it was like a weird.
That one.
This one?
That one.
It was super zesty though. I'm like,
but the way, like, you gotta see the actual.
The mannerism, because the way he's standing there walking is a second heck of weird.
Yeah, so it was weird. But
that picture went viral though. I'm like, what is he doing? Like,
them tattoos. That's why I be getting
hella mad, like at niggas that get money but don't. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe they is dressing themselves, maybe they get stylish. I don't know.
Niggas be having stylists, bro.
No, a lot of these niggas will be really dressing themselves because that was my whole point when I was talking about how I don't, people that all of a sudden get money and got shoes, I don't consider you a sneakerhead because you're only buying this shit because you have money. It's like Shiloh told Shador, just because it's designer don't mean you gotta wear that shit.
Yeah, I got you.
And you get what I'm saying? It's like niggas be wild and just because they got a price tag on, like that Ben the Don skit, he wore that fucking that green fluffy hoodie. He was like, but this is Marnie. Like, nigga, you look stupid.
You look fucking dumb.
It's like that. Like, niggas will buy shit just because they feel like it got a name tag. And that shit be boozy.
Yeah. And then, like, why would that be your first tattoo? They said that was his first tats. The thigh joints. Like, really? Bruh. Yeah, that's why they were saying, like, he went so crazy about showing it. He, like, got the capri shorts.
them is past hoochie daddy shorts.
That's crazy.
You got the capri bell bottom shorts. This nigga wildin', bro.
Man, I'm just
thugger.
This nigga.
How do y'all feel about the snitching thing though? How y'all feel like as far as in hip hop? You think? Because
as far as hip hop or is this situation?
I guess we can go hip hop because, like I said, everybody may not be street, but they can be in hip hop. Yeah,
right. Like I don't like the way I look at it is it's a lot of regular civilians in hip hop. Sometimes niggas is just like if you rapping about like nigga you hard and you got I'm killing niggas and shit, then you like snitch. Like to me, I don't believe none of these niggas. So like I really like I don't say I don't care because it is perpetuating the image and you ain't really doing this shit.
Right.
But it's like I don't believe none of these niggas. So like this shit is entertainment to me.
It's some niggas and to go off what you're saying, it is people that have been in jail that are rappers that don't say anything. A highlight would be
Boozy?
Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda, okay.
But loads of time.
Yeah, but I'm not listening to Bobby Shmurda.
Well, I mean, back then we was. Now we not.
Yeah.
He was hot before he went in.
He was hot, but I'm saying like.
But
what I'm saying is
definitely don't talk.
If Bobby Shmurda, like, all right, let me think.
It's niggas that don't talk. No, I think NBA YoungBoy. He did some time.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And I respect him more for that.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing.
But I'm not like what I'm saying is I definitely respect him more as a person, as a man. You know what I mean, for standing up. But I'm not about to not listen to the nigga more. Like, you know what I mean? If I like the music, I like the music. Like, you feel me? I respect you as a man more, but nigga, like, I'm not like, I don't listen to Gunna anyway, but like if I did, I wouldn't stop because he snitched on, or because I think he snitched on Young Thug. I
don't listen to Gunna either. Yeah. But I do feel like, for me personally, because we talked about this a little bit with the Kanye thing, certain things that individuals do can, for me, depending on what it is, can ruin the image. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so when I hear it, I don't listen to it the same way. So I might not even prefer it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really prefer it, especially. And like with Young Thug's case, how hard he was going on Gunna. Mind you, like you said, I don't listen to Gunna. You listen to Gunna?
I heard his new album.
All right. Well, like I said, I don't listen to him. But the fact that he was going so hard about this nigga not snitching, I already did not listen to Young Thug either. So I think this is more. This is giving me more reason not to listen to this nigga. I'm like, I'm not about to. It's like I said, it's harder. It's like almost like watching wrestling. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know wrestling not real, but when it gets too obvious, it's way worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you can follow along to a good storyline, it looks believable. Niggas in there bleeding. But when they get to like play fighting and it's super obvious,
it's clearly,
I can't fuck with it. Yeah. So for me, like I said, some shit will ruin it. Like, so like I said, for Young Thug instance, for sure ruined.
I mean, I
can't listen to it.
I mean, and it may be even like some type of intuition for me, where it's like, intuition, like I may have already just felt that way about this nigga, and he snitched, and it just turned out he snitched. You feel me? Like, you feel me? And that's just how I feel about niggas who are like that, and that's why I didn't listen to him in the beginning. You feel me? Because like,
that's crazy.
You feel me? Because like certain niggas, I don't listen to.
Remember, I said that Lifestyle song, I hated it. Everybody loved that song.
For real, you didn't like it?
We went. That was one of the viral.
Yeah, that was that was one of his songs that he said everybody like. Remember we had that
niggas in the comments said he was tripping.
Yeah, they was on me. I'm like, I never fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, like it was super popular. Like it could be an intuition thing. You know, like you said.
Yeah, it's just certain niggas.
I never vibe with that.
Certain niggas we don't fuck with.
Yeah,
but I guess that's just what it is. Like let's just say like the same shit happened in the Currency. You feel me? Like I wouldn't stop listening to Currency if he like took a plea and like, you know what I mean. I wouldn't stop listening to Currency, bro. Because I fuck with Currency. I listen to Currency. But would Currency ever do something like that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like I get what you're saying. The image will get messed up, but I don't know, bro. I'm one of those people that can separate the person from the music and just
in
this scenario,
I had like a '90s R&B playlist came on, and when a Woman's Fed Up came, I felt like I was back in the day riding to school with my dad.
That motherfucker first started tapping like.
I think it might be a personal thing for everybody, because it might be an artist that do something personally for you that you can be like, nah, this nigga did this, it's bad. Like for you.
Personally. No, I get what you're saying.
So, like for me personally, some things it's not gonna fly.
Thug and Gunna can't make no more gangster music. It got to be all about a lifestyle, like how I said Drake rapping about the finer things in life. All that hood shit is over with.
So that's kind of the same thing. So
no, I agree. I agree with you. Okay. No, that's what I'm saying.
There's definitely some niggas that can transcend a mistake. Cause I know
Chris Brown.
Great example. Like I said, need not included, but like you guys still like Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you still like Jonathan Majors, so it makes sense.
This nigga, he's innocent.
Beating them white bitches.
America's sweetheart. Very good examples, fellas. I'm not knocking that.
I was waiting for that.
I ain't gonna never let. Hey, I watched The Harder They Fall the other day, man. I still love that movie, man.
That was a great
movie. I refuse. Nope. I refuse.
Nope.
But what about you, Jose? How does stuff like this affect you? As far as like I said, in rap, not in just like life in general, but just rap.
It's like the Drake thing. Like I said this the other day, and y'all just said the same thing. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Is the music good? That's the only thing I care about. Like I didn't. I didn't believe anything that anybody said, even if it was real or not. I just take all this music for what it is. It's just music. It's entertainment. It just makes me feel good. It makes me dance. It gets me ready for work. You know what I mean? It gets me through my day. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way I view it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as personal lives, like, I'm not going to sit here and not fuck with somebody because a rapper tell me not to. Like, with that, you know what I'm saying? With this shit, with the Drake Kendrick shit, it's like, is the music good? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just think it's hilarious. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like Thugg said, everybody gay. I believe that. A lot of people would snitch. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why they're even for the most part, the reason why they're at the position that they're in is because they probably had to do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And they probably will do some more bullshit to even stay at that point or get even bigger, right? So, you know, I'm not really tripping. Like, you know, this whole thing is just all entertainment for me. You just kind of filter through to see what sticks and then what the album sound like. That's the only thing I really care about, honestly. You know,
the craziest thing to me was that nigga. He said he bought this nigga streams and made his album #1.
Come on,
man, bro. That's like, come on, man. Like, people like that's big, nigga. The fuck, this nigga went #1.
Yeah,
he said he paid 50 racks, nigga, to make this nigga album go #1.
And even with that. And then what I believe what Stacks posted in the chat earlier, like, that shit kind of gives it that shit more legs too. That Kendrick shit, as far as the streams and his streams going down.
Yeah. No, that shit is real. Like,
and yeah, but I think I mean, not to take it from the subject, I just think that it's funny that we haven't had a song last this long at the top for this long in a long time. And I think that's alarming.
What song though?
Not Like Us.
Okay.
Like, I can't think of the last song that was like consistently just hitting us in the face for a year straight. In the time that we live in, that everything comes out, it's a hit, boom, we on to the next one. In this TikTok era, everything comes and goes. But for a song to stick for a whole year, that's crazy. And I think that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, like, even the hottest of the hot lasts, and after a while starts to kind of, you know what I mean? Because other shit comes, you know what I'm saying? But I think it is kind of weird that certain shit, that song would be at the tip top. You know what I'm saying? For all that long, for that long, because it doesn't seem realistic. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it kind of makes me kind of look at it even more different.
Just a counter argument though. When I think once he performed it at the Super Bowl.
But why did he perform it at the Super Bowl?
I know. I'm saying, but once he did though,
that's what made it bigger though.
It was so many people that did not know this song that was like, what is this? Why is this such a #1? I'm talking about, I'm at the bar or I'm like, what is this? And I'm over here explaining to it, like, this is the song that he, you know what I'm saying? But like, I came across a bunch of videos of people discovering because of the Super Bowl.
But real quick, I feel like that adds to my point, because why, if the song's so big and it has so many streams, how come you don't know about this song?
But it's like,
I feel like that adds to my argument a little bit. You see what I'm saying? The fact that that you still coming across people that don't know, that adds to the bot argument. So you see what I'm saying? So
it's like people that don't listen to Kendrick.
I know, I get it.
It's like somebody that might be, I'll say it, like a white person.
No, I get it. But
like, they would never. It's a lot of songs they would never hear.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Because Super Bowl, they can hear it.
But certain songs, if you're on TikTok, if you're on social media, period, if you listen to a certain genre of music that's related in some way, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up on your algorithm. Like, me and Chop had this conversation where he said he hadn't heard What Did I Miss yet, and I was like, it's gonna pop up on your radar. It has to. You know what I'm saying? And it did eventually, and we had a discussion about it. But he was able to naturally let it come to him, no Diddy, without having to seek it, right? But I said it's gonna naturally happen, right? So like, these people that, if you haven't heard that song by now, it's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I believe some people that just listen to country.
And I get it, but I still like, I'm still kind of like, because you can at least hear the beat. Like, you're gonna hear the shit. And what I'm saying is the bots made it bigger, which gave it the platform for him to be like, we're gonna do this at the Super Bowl, right? Which gave it even more, you know what I'm saying? Even more light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it wouldn't have been successful, and it wouldn't have catapulted him to the Super Bowl performance. I'm not saying that, right? But at the same time, it just, certain things don't add up. You know what I mean? And sometimes, even besides this shit, this other shit that happens in the world, that it's like, sometimes you feel like if you stop and look at it, like certain people are just playing in our faces, and it's almost like they're insulting our intelligence a little bit, because it's kind of like, this don't add up to this. But if this song was the biggest song and it only lasted this long, how come this? It's just, some things just don't add up when you actually stop and look at it. But the shit be right in front of our face, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you actually stop and put that puzzle together.
Depending on how, like I said, how viral something goes, it will get pushed more. I believe that. And I do believe, like I said, I honestly believe the Super Bowl was what pushed it over the edge. Because, like I said, after the Super Bowl, that's when he did the tour. You know what I'm saying? And he was that's GNX tour was after the Super Bowl.
When did Not Like Us come out?
Was it last year?
But like when last year? Like May, June, July?
It was like before summer.
I think it was May.
Like right before
maybe
summer.
Maybe May.
It was pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it. That was 8 months later, 9 months later
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was 9 months after that song came out. That's huge, bro.
He didn't. Wait, it's Not Like Us on GNX.
No,
it's not.
No.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay.
But he, like I said,
it's not a bonus track at all either.
That's big. That was one of our conversations we had. Is it going to be on GNX?
That's
big.
Wasn't. That's big.
But once he did the Super Bowl, that's when the GNX tour started. I think GNX was out before Super Bowl because, like I said, he performed some of the songs on there. But I think the Super Bowl, like I said, pushed it over. There was conversations that I was seeing of people that aren't in that field, and they hear it, but now they're interested, not because of who Kendrick is, but why he was performing at the Super Bowl in the first place. And a lot of people are saying he performed at the Super Bowl in the first place because he beefed with Drake. So it was more of a conversation that I heard was the beef. Like, why is this such a viral thing? And then they go down a rabbit hole of a Kendrick Lamar or a Drake. But I think these are like older white people too that I'm talking about.
But I think he got to the point to where he performed that song because it got so big. But why did he get so big? Because of the help of the bots. I think that's where we're all kind of getting to the same. Yeah. We're all saying different things. We're all kind of getting to the same destination.
The reason why I don't be tripping because like I feel like everybody use bots. I feel like
I think Drake, we talk about
everybody use bots.
Everybody can benefit. Everybody benefit from it.
Right, and I don't think like obviously I don't know, but I don't think Kendrick was for putting. I think it was like you said it was the record label and they did it right. All right, and that's cool. And I know the feel of the song. You feel me? Yeah. I was at the pop out and I was at this nigga concert.
We all saw it. We saw
it.
We lived it. We lived
it. It was 100% lit. Like you
Could
feel
you
me?
agree to that?
Motherfuckers was going crazy.
Being super lit when it dropped.
Oh, it was.
Even in Toronto, even a year later in Toronto, he performed in this nigga city, and niggas was chanting that shit.
Definitely. Like I said, but what you said earlier, everybody benefits from the bots.
But we're also being exposed to this more. See, a song could come out and it could be the cleanest song to us, all four of us right now, right? But it's easier for us to digest the song when it's being presented to us, right? Then after a while, we're gonna keep listening to it, but after a while, we're gonna listen to it because of our own we're seeking it. You know what I'm saying? We want to add it to our playlist, or we'll be like, I feel like listening to this, right? And that's where we're at. But when you get a song that it's hard to forget about a song that you fuck with when it's not even being played constantly off your playlist. You're hearing it on the radio all the time. You're hearing it on YouTube. You're hearing it in all these different sources all the time. So, and you still fuck with the song, but it also makes it easier for you to not like it makes it easier to not forget about it. Like it makes it easier for it to be like, oh yeah, and it almost like add it back to the top of your playlist because it's like you're constantly being reminded of it, right? If you're not always playing it on your own, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit on my playlist, I add to it. Then I hear another song, I add to it. Then after a while, that song just gets drowned out to the bottom, right? Then I forget, this song's on this shit. But if I was constantly hearing that song that's maybe in the 12th spot on my playlist, right? If I'm constantly hearing that song on the radio, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, you know what? And I'm gonna scroll down. So I feel like that's the advantage of like the bots. And I hear what y'all saying, everybody uses them and stuff like that. But like, I just think that's the advantage of it. And it just adds to even more of like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm listening to this song. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like everything adds to it.
The way I think about it is,
I cannot make a playlist, bro.
The way I think about it is,
I just use shuffle. I don't make playlists.
Yeah, I make playlists. Bro.
Yeah, I don't make them like I used to. I literally, my playlist to me is like, I like this. I just put it in a pile. I look at playlists as like a pile of music. That's just how I look at it. Like this, I fuck with this song tough. Playlist. Fuck with this song. I just put it in. It's like a pile of music I just put together. There's no like curation. There's no like how it used to when we make the CDs and shit. It's just I fuck with this.
But see, I got Spotify, so I got every song you like automatically goes to a liked list. And then so that's what I used to do. I used to just go to my like list and hit shuffle and just let it play. But then, you know, certain times you want to listen to certain music. So I got a playlist called Ride Music a whole playlist I can play while I'm driving. And then I have a Let It Play playlist where it's a little bit more mellow, or like when I'm riding with Chanel and Lola, it's songs on there that it's not as hard to, or you know what I mean? They be talking about certain shit that I listen to by myself. Friendly. You get what I'm saying? And then like I got like a 90s R&B, like, you know what I'm saying, playlist that, you know, sometimes you just want to listen. Like, all right, I'll play that. So I got a workout mix because there's certain songs that got that beat where you just like, but you don't want to listen to that back to back to back to back while you driving or, you know what I'm saying, while you riding with the family. So I got playlists like that.
I guess I use the genres. I don't have a playlist, but I can go to the genres and be hip hop or R&B or something like that.
I just listen to 4 albums.
You know what? I'm a mixture of all y'all. Like I could do that too. I could like do it. I just typically like it's hard to explain. It's like when you you know when you buy your kids all these like these Jordans or these shoes that you fuck with, but they still want to put them Vans on, like because they just comfortable with them, right? It's just like I'll download this album, I'll do this, do that, but I'm just, and then all of a sudden I fuck with this song, I'm gonna just take it and throw it in this pile playlist. You know what I'm saying? That's like my clock. I just throw it in there, right? But I'm always finding myself listening to the weird mixed together playlist of shit that I threw together rather than like these curated playlists that I've done or like these albums that I have saved on a playlist. I always go revert straight to that one that's called Clocked In, and the LOCK is like in parentheses because it's supposed to stand for locked in at work. So it's just like, you know what I mean? No, so like, I'm just constantly just throwing it out.
I get what you're saying, but I do that still. Like when new albums, like I listen to most albums the recent albums I listened to was that Kevin Gates, Luca Brasi 4. I listened to that Babyface Ray, and I listened to Big Sad album. Big Sad 1900, is that his name? Bro, he got a cool little flow. I'm just now finding out about him. So like I listened to all 4 of them albums and the little Tyler album. I listened to that little new album. That little nigga be spitting. But like when I go through the songs, like I'll put them like, okay, I like this. I actually like the song, which it puts it in my big ass library. But then certain songs from the album, I'm like, oh, I can throw this in the ride mix, or I can throw this in the workout mix. Like, so my shit is constantly being updated with new. It's not the same. I mean, it's from when I first started the playlist, but then it's always getting new shit thrown in there. That's like, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Because if you look at the bottom of it, there was some type of direction at first, and then out of nowhere, I'll be like, you know what? I ain't heard this Earth, Wind, and Fire song in hella long, and I'm like, I want to be reminded that I'm downloading this right now, so I'm gonna put on that playlist that I always go to, right? So you'll go, and I'm telling you, if you was to go to that playlist, it's the most random shit ever. It's just what was on my mind at that time, or it was just like, oh shit, I ain't heard this Fantasia, or I ain't heard this fucking Future, you know what I'm saying, in hella long. It be shit just. And miscellaneous shit.
I just listened to the full album from 1 to whatever. Yeah. Psychopath style.
Now I do shit like that, like old school Kanye. I'll do that. I'll listen to an old Kanye album.
I mean every album though. Like if I every time somebody come out with some shit, I listen to like and then like, or I like for instance when this Clips album came out, I just been listening to Pusha T albums this whole time. Like I've been that nigga got some classic albums, bro. That nigga albums. Yeah, for sure. The album is cold, bro.
For sure.
It's almost dry, bro. And fucking Daytona's a good album.
Daytona was a nice album.
King Push, like them motherfuckers. I was like, this nigga be spitting.
Which one was the album where he had the Joker laugh?
The Joker laugh.
What was his most recent album?
Daytona. I think Daytona was before this one. I think.
I feel like it was Daytona.
That's the one with Infrared where he dissed Drake.
I feel like that has to be because it was when he was doing that. You know that laugh he be doing, that little fucking Joker laugh he do. I thought that shit was hella clean. Like throughout the album, that was like kind of like this is socially inappropriate or whatever the inappropriate shit. Like when I love when the album almost has like a lightweight theme when there's like a fucking tag that's just something I love. Oh my god, I love that because it just makes it feel complete. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just sounding like a fucking just random songs, mix CD,
shuffle. Yeah. Nah, but like. And then, like I said, I've mentioned this before, but sometimes I just ride in silence, bro.
I've done that.
Yeah. Like, especially in the morning time, bro, when I'm on the way to work. Yeah. I'll be like, I don't feel like listening to no rowdy shit. I don't feel like listening to nothing, bro.
Now, there's been times where, like, I've been driving And then I realized after a while that I wasn't listening to nothing. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let me see. You know what I mean? Or I'll turn something on. But yeah. That'll happen like that. It won't be the whole ride, but it'll be like a certain period of time where I'll be like,
I'm fucking listening to shit. I listen to a lot of podcasts too, scary stories.
Yeah. Well, speaking of podcasts, has anybody listened to like Drake's interviews when he does like he did the Bobby Alatoff interview recently? What about any of his streams?
I saw the clip. I saw clips of it, but I haven't.
But has anybody watched a full stream of him? Do anybody watch The Breakfast Club?
These days, not as much.
No.
Not as much clips.
But you watch The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Do you know any other streamers that Drake have went to? Have you ever heard of them?
Didn't he? What's light skin or light white boy? What's bro name?
Aiden Ross.
Yeah, Aiden Ross.
Have you seen any of his streams before?
Clips.
Clips.
Yeah.
Nobody watched the full stream.
Aiden Ross, no.
What about Bobby Alatoff?
I've only watched clips.
I seen her one where she was on Offset. That was funny.
That's old.
He was roasting
you saw the clip
her
or you
ass.
saw the whole thing?
I seen like the first part of it.
All right, so I honestly, when she first came out, I think she's funny. But I've watched probably out of everybody that Drake has visited, not her all the time. Obviously, he only did 2 interviews. The one recently being the most recent. I watched a lot of her interviews because they are funny. Like she got that drive home. She like the white girl Marco, funny Marco, or whatever. But it's been like a lot of controversy. I guess like I said, to me it's understandable controversy, but Drake doesn't like to, they say, come to the culture platforms. Like he won't do like a Kai Cenat, or he won't do like a the Breakfast Club or whatever, because I think they say that he wants to like maintain the narrative. Like if he's gonna come to the platform, he's gonna give you like the script of what we can talk about and what we're not gonna talk about.
But he fuck with Kai though, cause he's saying Kai hella knocked the gear and shit.
Yeah, but he won't do like the stream, because I think since it's such like a black stream, it's gonna be people sending money. You know how the streams work? Like people can send money to ask questions, and so I think Kai Cenat is a predominantly black platform, so that's cool that he can send. But I don't think he's gonna come and sit down in front of the camera and hang out because of what might transpire as far as what might be asked. Even like I think Kai's not cool enough for you can probably hand him something that you don't want to talk about, but if something gets like spammed on stream, everybody gonna see it, and it's gonna be become like a meme, or everybody gonna be like, oh, this nigga's clearly hiding or running from a question or something like that. Then I think it's more so protecting like his image. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, it makes sense, but I know within like the last week, it's been like up there. Like people are starting to notice it more. Like I said, different podcasts is talking about it. So I just want to get y'all opinions on it. What you think, Jose?
Well, I mean, for me, it's weird because it's always been like that. Like he's never did Breakfast Club, and certain people haven't. Like Wayne hasn't done Breakfast Club. Like all these places, the things we talking about. Like there's certain. There was, without really putting any real logic to it, I always knew or figured that certain artists wouldn't do certain platforms because maybe because of that reason, controlling the narrative, or maybe you know how like there's certain.
I think Jay-Z does that too.
Yeah,
he's like the most famous probably.
Jay-Z, but I believe Jay-Z has done Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I thought about him, but I couldn't mention
Not
it.
that much.
Yeah, but if you've done it once, you've done it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the fact that the Drake and Wayne, they've even like sniffed it. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Jay-Z, the fact that Jay-Z's even done it, I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? But I was even kind of like that he did it, because I was like, I didn't think somebody of that like stature would even ever do that, because it's just, I don't know, you know, there's certain people like Jordan, Jay-Z, there's people that you just don't see all the time that just aren't that accessible. So it's just like anytime you would see a Jay-Z interview, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna tune in, because we don't get access to him like that. Same thing with like a Jordan or like even a LeBron, but I feel like LeBron is more accessible than like Jordan ever
like
was.
The barbershop,
and then,
isn't that his or something?
Yeah. That's his, but you know, but of course at least there's a platform for us to watch him. But
he just recently did that one dude everybody fuck with too. LeBron did an interview with I think it was big news. I forgot what brother name. I think he is white, but it is a sports, I believe.
Oh, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, that's ESPN.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's ESPN.
He's talking.
Yeah.
He'll
So,
talk.
but yeah, no. Yeah, I was just even surprised that even Jay-Z did that, and I wouldn't even be like. So it, to me, I view it more like that way. But with the narrative that you're going down, that makes sense too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm more so usually typically viewed it a different way, because I would put him in the same like lane as these other artists we mentioned that you wouldn't just see that much anyways. And Drake's always been like that. So like, I don't know. That, cause like I said, I've never, like, Wayne's been my favorite rapper forever. I've never seen Wayne do that. So that's why I'll be comparing certain things to like Wayne sometimes, like Wayne's superstardom at that time. Like there were certain just things that he just didn't do, you know what I mean? But
he's done interviews,
but Kanye has done, you know what I'm saying, Breakfast Club, but Kanye
done a lot of shit.
He's done a lot of shit, and that's where like he got himself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? By doing shit like that. So I don't know. It's weird, but I see what y'all saying though about it.
Wayne, you remember when he did the interview about like what's in my cup? It's in my cup. That interview, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think.
He did Drink Champs though. I was surprised he did Drink Champs. I was kind of juiced that he did Drink Champs.
It's technically that's a black platform.
Yeah,
so I mean, I don't think he tripping. It's nothing, but it's also nothing in Wayne's like category or past that has not been addressed already. That he hasn't really addressed it already.
Yeah. So
and
it kind of passed like him kissing Birdman and shit.
Yeah, he talked about it. You know, he's talked about it. So I mean, like I said, it's not nothing new. I would say. So like him coming to a Drinks Champs or whatever, and.
But also too, and I forgot to say this too, like a lot of times, man, and let's be honest, like if we was to have Drake on, for example, just for another maybe for I can't come up with another example, but let's just fuck the Kendrick shit, right? Mm-hmm. If we had Drake on, I think like just all bullshit aside, I feel like a lot of these people would be just excited to have somebody like Drake on there, to where it's like you wouldn't want to like corner him and like ask him like bullshit questions, because it's actually a good look for your platform too, and maybe for him to maybe possibly come back or have some type of like, okay, I'm comfortable here, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think if we had the opportunity to have somebody of his stature on our platform, I would almost feel like I would go out of my way to be like, hey, what don't you want us to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect, because like this is love right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would almost feel like some of these platforms, if he was to go on, like I feel like they would almost like want to be like, hey, what don't you want us to touch?
Journalism,
you know what I'm saying?
Is a little different, because they're gonna ask the tough questions.
Yeah, but it's a new day. It's a new day in journalism.
I know
right?
For a fact. Yeah, Breakfast Club talked about it. Right. They for sure. Don't matter.
No, I hear. And Breakfast Club is, to me, Breakfast Club a little different because they've been around for a minute. Yeah. And I'm also talking about like the new age shit. Like I feel like Kenat and people
like
and people like that, or just even us. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they're like Charlamagne and them. They're a little older. You know what I'm saying? So they might try to poke and do like that. But I feel like the next generation, this newer generation, I feel like whether they'll be fanboying out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but or just having a little different type of respect. Like the journalism is different these days.
No, for
like
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Completely different.
Like I respect it, because like I said, you gotta be able to ask the tough questions. But it's not what you say, is how you say it.
And then sometimes these people want to address that shit, and then they might be like, "Yo, cool, we're cool with asking that, so I can give you my narrative on it, right? So I can speak on it, so it comes off like we are asking the hard questions, but he's willing to talk about it his way, right? And we're giving him the platform without being overbearing and like trying to corner him and shit. Like there's different ways, like, man.
Especially talking about Drake, I feel like he's already answered the tough questions as far as in his music. So like say if, like you said, for example, if Drake was on our platform, you know what I'm saying, I would simply ask, so after it's been about a year and a half now since the beef, how is it affecting you now? You know what I'm saying? Or like how are you approaching it now? Like how are you looking back on it? Would you have done anything different? Simple. You know what I'm saying? And I think,
did you watch the Bobby interview?
Yeah, they didn't. No, but he made like side jabs, because it was a girl that was from LA. He was like, "Oh, you from LA?" She's like, "Well, I guess kind of." He was like, "Oh, they ain't even claiming it no more. They ain't claiming it now." But a Bobby don't fucking know. So she's like, "Am I missing something?" Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, "What's the joke?" He is like,
she knows. Yeah. She just, that's a part of her humor.
He also said something about Rick Ross, and she still didn't. No, she clearly don't know Because he said something about rose on rocks, or like he was drinking rose. He was like something about it not being icy or something like that, and she was like you can tell some stuff it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, but he looking at the camera because he's not talking to her. He's looking at the camera when he's saying it. So even if she don't get it, he's making sure the audience get it. But like, no, he did not address. Like I said, she's not. But like I said, she's not in the culture like that, so she's not gonna. First of all, it's Drake and it's her. So he gonna probably definitely have a narrative, but at the same time, I don't think she give a fuck. She just want to probably address the fact that they had a falling out, which was the biggest part of the podcast. Them talking about why they stopped fucking with each other. But
I mean, no one cares about that, though.
Yeah, I know, but people, there's Drake fans that care,
and there's also, and I mean, shit, there's also Drake fans that care about what the album gonna sound like, or like maybe his recording.
Did he say anything about the album?
No, not really.
Like, cause like
I know they do like banter back and forth. He was singing to her.
How long was it?
Not a little over an hour, I think.
Oh my god, they talked for an hour about and they didn't bring up none of it.
No, bro,
that's crazy.
Mind you, this is why this is a talking point, because he's did like 4 or 5 different streams. And he done, like, the biggest one is obviously the Bobby Olive talk, because they stopped fucking with each other. She took her video down of them talking when they was in the bed, and now they doing it again and naming it's a new podcast or whatever. And so that's like the most trending is one. But
right, so he basically just put her back on.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Because she was already kind of like, I don't know if she was saying, but she was saying that she wasn't about to do it no more. Right. Like she was like, that one was my last one, so I'm not really about to do it.
Yeah, I seen she quit.
Yeah.
And now he put her back on.
Right. Man. So like I said, if he done did so many streams and nobody has brought it up, like I said, Jose made a good point, or like, you know, certain streams is going just, you know, I'd rather have you on my stream than ask you.
Yeah, but
something that's gonna make you uncomfortable.
But there's other shit I would want to know about. Like,
how do you make sure, like, cause you know some niggas don't give a fuck. Like they'll be like, for the stream, you feel me? They'd be like,
this contract you sign. So like Breakfast Club won't sign that contract. You know what I'm saying? You can come, but we gonna, like, if y'all tell us not to say it and we don't sign nothing, all right, I'm not gonna say it. But as soon as you get here, I'm saying it, because you didn't have me sign it. They did that with Tyler when they asked her about being colored versus being black, and she stopped and like looked to the back, like, what I'm supposed to do, because they said we can't. And
I've heard people do that. They ask a question, and then the person that's getting interviewed sit there and get hella upset, and then kind of like do what you saying, start looking to the back, or like you can hear them, for lack of better words, pretty much saying like, I told you not to say nothing about that, and however way they say it, but you could tell by the body language and the little comments that you could tell that's something they're not supposed to be speaking on, but like. They stepping over the line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, you got to sign a contract in order for me.
Yeah.
Because if you do ask it and you sign this, I can sue you now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure all those smaller. I don't think Aiden Ross is a small, because he's like probably one of the biggest streamers out there. But like I said, he don't care about this shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get these streams because Drake is on here. You know what I'm saying? He already up. Now I'm adding Drake. Fuck it, sign whatever. We can talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can play games, whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna do it. Because streaming is not just an interview. Streaming is just interacting with the chat.
But I'm saying, well, even with all of that, it's still a nigga that crash out and don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I'm about to steal.
Yeah, but nigga ain't about to risk the money. If we all in here, for example,
niggas will risk the money.
You know how many views we'll get if we got Drake here? And
I'm not saying. I'm saying this niggas that will crash out.
Use this as an example. Use this as an example.
I'm gonna finish it. So, like I said, we signed a contract. I'm like, we all gonna get $10 million each. Drake come here as long as we don't ask about Kendrick. Who in here gonna ask about Kendrick?
Hey,
not me.
I know. So the smart thing to do, what the streamers do, they're not about to have a bunch of niggas around. It's just about to be me and Drake. So like I said, y'all niggas don't watch the streams. Just be 2 niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. How is Drake supposed to make sure, like, even with all this? No, I'm saying with all the suit shit, a nigga will still crash out.
Nigga not about to lose his entire platform.
Niggas have.
Hey,
that one nigga on the no jumper shit when he socked bro up.
Hey,
he beat a nigga up on stream,
and he was still a part of no jumper.
But no,
but you see no jumper,
bro. Y'all both right. Suspect when he punched Kelvin.
Y'all both right.
And no jumper. And what is no jumper doing now? They about to be because they allow shit like that. They about to be nothing now.
Well, what killed No Jumper is AD, T-Rail, Duno, and all them leaving, along with House Phone and all his crew and Blasey and all them.
But
when they real bread and butter left, that's when them niggas just start putting Crip Mac on 4 extra straight crash out dummies because
they started getting
part, though.
It's so many because it was viral.
These people are signing contracts. Are we speaking from speculation?
No, I know about the no jumper shit contracts because they talked about it.
Yeah,
what did they say?
They all got contracts.
So you do all, and that
contract was what, you can't fight, or what is it? Like, what were we saying? I don't understand what you're saying right now.
Well, no, he's basically saying like,
I'm saying niggas will crash out even though it's a contract that was signed.
Saying what?
That you can't sock a nigga, like, you feel me? You can't.
No. What you saying? We can't speak on this. We can't speak on that. But I was saying, no. But he gave it as an example. What you're saying is that, like, even if you sign a paperwork that says we legally can't speak on this, I was saying that there's still people that will actually do that, right? And you're saying that they tripping. What I'm saying is y'all both right, because there's a lot of, like, we talk about how the journalists, there's new journalists now. The journalistic standards, like, nobody has those anymore. They don't realize what it is, right? Because now everybody's doing this shit now. Everybody's streamers, and people aren't doing it correctly. So if I get Stacks on and he don't want me to speak on something, but I don't really have that much skin in the game, and like, he may not even realize that he can't trust me because you know what I mean? All of a sudden out of nowhere, you make me feel some type of way, and I'm not that professional. I might cross the line. We live, everybody's seeing this shit, and it's like there are people that are dumb enough and will crash out and be that emotional. We say now this because we're
not gonna do that.
Mid to late 30s.
But we talking about young niggas that's like 20, 21 that don't have no professionalism, or like, you know what I mean? They're like, y'all do it, and all of a sudden they get there and they trying to go viral off of that, not realizing that they're fucking up their future money. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen that happen, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, there's niggas like that,
and I'm saying
has not made those decisions. Like I said,
but I'm saying Drake don't know. Like, he can make a nigga sign a contract, but he can't control a nigga.
I mean,
no,
physically.
he can't control him, but he's gonna control him financially.
With just anybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
he wouldn't do it.
So like I said, every person that he done stream with, y'all don't know them. It's other than maybe Aiden Ross, because you mentioned, I don't know if you know Aiden Ross, but they're top streamers.
Right.
So these niggas that got a whole team behind them, like, look, this is the contract. This is what we not gonna do. It's a whole team that you support. That's not happening. Yeah. We coming on here, we all about to get this money. So that's why that has not happened.
And people like Aiden Ross and Kai are that big because they've stayed within these lines and been getting monetized the whole time by not having bullshit on camera.
They thinking big picture. They're not worrying about this one viral moment. They worried about that bag.
It shows professionalism.
It shows professionalism, but still, remember when they had the Streamers University, right? And the little nigga brought in the fireworks to set them off, and it blew up in somebody's face. Like, that shit you just can't control. Like, you feel me?
That was uncontrollable environment.
And what happened with Streamer University? He stopped it because of that.
I know, but
that's what I'm saying.
The girl face still got a firework blown up in her face. But if that had been a Drake.
No, that wouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying, because he wouldn't do it.
Exactly. But that's why I'm saying that goes back to the point where Kai Cenat could have been like, well, fuck it, I'm about to still go on with this streaming. He could have kept it going.
Right. But the reason that he didn't is the reason that he's at where he's at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stay buttoned up. You got to stay on point, stay within the lines, stay within these guidelines so you can keep monetizing and doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's fun and games until one of they homies step out of line and do some bullshit and they be like, hey, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it affects the bottom line and the reason why y'all niggas is even here anyway.
And I agree with Bryce. I feel like that's the reason why we haven't seen it happen and we're not going to see it happen because all the top streamers like Kai, the people at AMP, Aiden Ross, these kids is trying to be streamers and be successful like them. They see that kind of crash out shit don't really work. It's like, you know what?
It's a flash in the pan.
Everybody not the Breakfast Club.
Like you know what I mean?
Breakfast Club got a really nice niche. Like, this is a journalism podcast, so we not signing no contracts, but you can come on. But we gonna say what we gonna say.
Breakfast Club used to be catty too, and Charlamagne used to be way more cattier, right?
Absolutely.
And Charlamagne then reeled it in hella much. So I don't watch the Breakfast Club like that. I do when somebody's on there that I feel like I need to, like, that's one of my favorite people to watch, right? Like 50 Cent on there, I watch it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But
not
like
an everyday thing.
Yeah, but not an everyday thing like it used to be, right? Because I got other shit I could watch now, right? But like even when I see the shit and I see Charlamagne's just whole demeanor, like there was one time a few months back I'm watching it and I'm like, man, this nigga seemed way more just serious. You know what I'm saying? Because he would always be sitting there poking, throwing shots the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But it's like after a while he stopped doing that and it kind of calmed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even he didn't kind of like, let's take it easy.
He'll get one. Instead of having the entire podcast of him catting off, he's way more professional. But he will ask. He's gonna be the one that they're gonna use to ask that question. For sure. Everybody gonna piggyback off of it. Sure. You know what I'm saying? But Charlamagne has to be the one to ask that question.
Yeah, because he can still do that. But I just remember back in the day when people go in there and be like, What you got to say? I know you got something to say. You know what I mean? And then Charlamagne would just start doing his thing.
He still kind of got that imagery. You know what I'm saying? So people kind of still expect him to ask the tough questions. But like I said, at the end of the day, I honestly think for sure he is very strategic what he's doing because, like a point for Al, like you don't want to get to a place where you can't control what's about to happen. Yeah. And so for Drake, I think that's very important. Because depending on how you ask a question, like I said, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. It can trigger you. You know what I'm saying? How I asked him that question, or how I said if he was on our podcast, I did that very politely and professionally. But it could be somebody else like, hey, man, Kendrick spanked you for a year. You feel me? How you supposed to bounce back from that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or even his demeanor. You never know what's gonna set a nigga off or what a trigger a nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like you can ask the question as politely as you want. He still might just get all butthurt because you even bringing it up.
Or maybe you're not kissing his ass enough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Or maybe your questions before that wasn't to his liking. Yeah, he like, all right, that was cool, but nigga, fuck this nigga. I'm about to just crash
niggas
out.
Get up and walk out all the time.
Rick Ross,
they stay doing that.
Got up and dipped, nigga. Yeah. He like, I'll be right back. Nigga never came back. I think it was the 85 South.
It was 85 South.
Kevin Gates done did it. Like, nah, I ain't got time. I ain't about to. You feel me? I'm not talking about this. So I don't know. I think. Depending on where he go, I don't think it's gonna be as bad. Like I said, he's already addressed so many things, and so he can just literally be like, "Well, I mean, I talked about it in my music, but at the same time, like, it's like I said, I feel like Drake has the skill to take these questions and be able to like answer them professionally, or just give it a solid. I don't think it's as serious as he thinks it is. I don't think if he gets to a platform, say like a Breakfast Club or a Kais and that stream, it's gonna be as devastating. Niggas not gonna wild out. Maybe for like 5 minutes, but after that 5 minutes up, niggas is moving on because it's Drake.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it's just more beneficial for him to not do the interviews. You feel me? Just to be quiet and let us think what we think. You feel me?
I mean, he do interview, but he not talking about what we want to hear.
He's been successful this far without.
Yeah, exactly. He don't need that little whatever they gonna give him for that interview. Like, he don't need that publicity. Drake put out an album.
We got plenty of niggas that don't do interviews. Kendrick is one of those niggas. It's gonna be very hard for you to find a Kendrick interview. You know what I'm saying? With any platform, it's just don't happen.
But let me ask you this though, like. And this is kind of joking, but kind of like, I mean,
Kendrick could cat off too if he wanted to, like easily have a laugh and just do a bunch of interviews and just be like, yeah, I told you niggas, or you know what I'm saying?
He could cat off.
Just don't do it. Like, I feel like I said with the social media presence, he don't post. Like he's not even his damn near.
If you're a person that, all right, like with Drake, when you hear his lyrics, whether like they be like whether he's singing or he's rapping. It's super like calculated, right? Like we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like even when he's rapping, remember we were saying like, has he ever said anything that was overly gangster or whatever, right? And remember we were saying maybe he presses the lines, maybe he's strategically putting these words together a certain way so we won't question it later, right? Yeah. And it's like for somebody that strategically and wants to like make sure everything is on point with his lyrics, it would almost seem like he would want his answers to be like that too, right? So like if I'm always getting help from Al on my lyrics because I want the shit to just be on point and perfect, right? And you asking me questions and I feel like I can't answer it properly all the way. I don't have my ghostwriter anymore, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's like, I don't know. It's weird, man. Like with Drake, it's like with certain, when certain people rap and certain people talk, it's like everything's on point. Everything's on point, right? And it's almost like if Drake does that, there's a chance for him not to be on point or for him to just be human, right? But I think that's what makes him, I think that's why those were the parts that made me like fuck with him like that, was because it was just like those times where he didn't take himself that serious and he just came off like he was a little human. And like I said, you bring up those people that aren't really as accessible, but when you see those people that don't seem accessible, when you see them kind of just act human or just seem like, you know what I mean, like it's all good, it kind of makes you respect them more. And it's like, you don't even got to say the right thing, bro. But I know that there's not a lot of people that think like me, and there's more people that think the opposite, and it's kind of like waiting for him to say something suspect or something out of pocket.
Gonna hold that against him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, so I get it, man. But
I hope he got homies that he could talk to about this.
What do you mean, like as far as the podcasters people talk to? Period.
Who, Drake?
Yeah, I'm hoping
sure.
that
him and 40 probably talk about this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
Like the tough questions, like you know what I'm saying, like not saying like if somebody asks you this, what you should say. This literally like, bro, that was a crazy year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like how you?
I mean, I think my thing is just kind of like.
Hopefully he did.
Like
I don't
know. The way I mean,
I
don't know. Like I think for me personally, like
I don't think it's that difficult. To talk
I would if somebody interviewed Drake. It's cool to be shit cool, bro, but I don't know how much more I could figure out that I actually care about. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I want to hear about the album process. And I know I literally was about to say, I know that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear about the album process. I want to hear about the features. It's just certain shit. Like I fuck with creativity. I fuck with the process. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain shit like that. And then if you slip in, are you going to address what happened the last year, and then he comes in there and says that I have some shit or whatever, and maybe kind of without him doing too much, without me doing too much, that almost is like it's like a teaser. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I just want to hear about the album.
When Jay-Z and Nas finally did an interview together, how big that was. And they talked about. So it's gonna be at the level of that. If the headline, if the thumbnail is Drake in the chair looking at the camera or whatever, interview with Drake. Finally addresses the Kendrick controversy.
Or when Gucci and Jeezy had the verses
to kill
but
the internet. Like I said, for you,
when did Nas and Jay-Z do that interview? What platform?
I don't even know. I just know it was
when Gucci and Jeezy did the verses.
That was a big deal. But that was the best verses.
But see,
I mean, between Gucci and the Locks and
or whatever, but I enjoyed the Gucci one more.
That was
for the culture.
That shit was tense.
That was cinematic.
I was on the edge of my seat. It was hard to happen, bro.
I was so nervous. I'm like, nigga, it's like the most intense part of the movie. Like when at the end of the movie, like nigga, like the drum line or something like that. We're like, this shit is intense.
I don't even know what fucking songs was playing. It was just
either. I'm like, nigga, somebody. I don't know what's about to happen.
Because the craziest part is, bro, to me, Jeezy won, but Gucci won because he controlled it. Bro. Jeezy got the better songs, bro. Jeezy's songs was going crazy.
Well, bringing it back before we get off subject. I honestly think
I'm not gonna lie, it's not even close. It's not even close, bro.
If Drake was to drop that interview with any platform, that platform is gonna be the talk of the town for.
But Drake knows that though, so that's why Drake is just. That's why I asked what platform that the Nas and Jay-Z was on, because, and even when you said them on the versus thing, because Drake is gonna do it like we said. It's gonna be him controlling the narrative. It's gonna be on some like Diddy Revolt shit. Like it's gonna have to be on like a podcast he owns.
He might do that with Kanye West did with Charlamagne, which is them two.
Exactly.
Or you mean
it could be some shit.
Academics?
With Charlamagne and Kanye West, they was like out in some like in the it's
crazy. They was just facing each other.
Yeah. Like in the outside space, it can be something. But Charlamagne is gonna probably bring way more attention because he's not biased. He gonna ask the tough questions. He's not picking any side.
You know what's funny? I was just because I was thinking of when Gucci did it. Gucci did an interview with Charlamagne too when he was talking about the Jeezy shit.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say
like the perfect person.
So I was gonna say Charlamagne would be the because it's like I'm not scared of you niggas type shit because you know Charlamagne gonna cat off.
But the only thing too is that like I get it, but Drake.
Yeah, I don't see Drake doing that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like Drake is a different like the people that y'all mentioned. I agree because on some like black on black shit and the culture shit, but don't forget that Drake is who he is and Drake is where he's from. So I just don't see that. I just don't know if Charlamagne can get out of Drake what he got out of those guys because it may not mean as much to him because he's not from and really, you're not really with the culture all the way. You see what I'm saying? So like,
I don't think it's gonna be about that though. I think it's just gonna be like an honest, like a conversation.
But what I'm saying is the honesty, the vulnerability that I'm talking about. Like, I don't think he views or is gonna. I don't think Charlamagne is gonna have him open up as much as he had the other guys open up, because I said, like, Drake not even from out here.
He should do it with Yachty, because their interview was pretty good. Yeah, the one he did with Lil Yachty. You seen that one? Who? Drake.
Oh no.
Yeah, they did like a whole interview, and it was pretty good. Like you said, like he got him like open up because he felt like they friends and shit. Yeah. So he was talking about, like, I
just don't see Charlamagne being able to like have Drake open up like that. Like he would anybody else. Yeah, because like I said,
it seemed like he was pretty.
But listen,
I know what you're saying.
The people that you're talking about, where they from? The South. Where's Charlamagne from? The South. Where's Drake from? How can I relate to you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is no. Like, you know what I mean? No common denominator between them at all. You know what I'm saying?
I think Charlamagne is a good enough interviewer or journalist to be like, he can still make it work. He's not gonna put, like, it's not gonna be personal for him. It's just like it's questions I got laid out
for Charlamagne.
Everybody wants
for Charlamagne.
What you mean?
We're talking about Drake. Like, we're talking about, like, I'm not talking about Charlamagne. I think Charlamagne can do it, but you have to also be open to be opened up. No Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to be able to. You have to kind of be open to do that. And I don't think Drake would be even like open to kind of opening up to Charlamagne like that, because I just don't think he respects him like we would, or like they like Gucci would and stuff like that. Okay, I got. That's more so about Drake, not Charlamagne.
You gonna make me some bottles of Charlamagne,
and that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Not like just taking it for what it is. Like, if he does do it, I think this would be the best way to do it. And if like I said, not either one of them taking it personally, I think it'd be beneficial.
He gonna do it on the barbershop.
Oh my god,
nah, he ain't going back
you
there.
A bitch. Yeah, it would be. I don't think it would be with Charlamagne, but I think it would be that style, like the Charlamagne Kanye thing, where like y'all in a random spot, just y'all two face to face with somebody, but it would have to be somebody obviously that he trusts. You know what I'm saying? In a random ass spot. That's just what I think. I don't think it would. The Charlamagne is the guy, but I think it would be somebody like that though. You know what I mean? I think it would be somebody off the wall that we wouldn't expect, like a Yachty, or you know what I mean, like somebody just random that he'll be like, "Nah, I fuck with you." It may seem random as fuck, but I'm gonna put your streams up, and I'm gonna control my narrative right now.
I would like it more if it was somebody like a Charlamagne, only because it's not a biased conversation.
But it has to be. We talking about Drake, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying
he got to be able to control his narrative.
I think
that's the unfortunate part.
If it was a little Yachty conversation versus Charlamagne conversation, I think it would be more views with the Charlamagne.
Definitely.
Versus But that's all I'm saying. I think people would want to see it more.
I think so, but I don't think it would be that far off. I don't think it would be that far, but just because it's just Drake. I think more so people are not watching it because it's Charlamagne or because it's Yachty, for that example. It's Drake, right? So I think it might be one might be more than the other, but I still think it'll be in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But I still think I would agree that Charlamagne will probably have a better interview. I think Drake wouldn't be willing to be open like that to him, because he might feel like there might be some ulterior motive, like what are you really trying to ask?
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If I seen, and you know me, I don't be knowing shit. Like I said, I ain't see none of this shit. But like, if I seen an interview with Drake and Charlamagne, I'm watching that shit immediately.
But it's like Joaquin said, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Drake and Academics. Like, as much as Ack be fanboying over him and stuff like that, I would not be surprised if you just randomly, because I still personally wouldn't even have guessed that it would still be Academics. I still would think it would be somebody else random. You know what I'm saying? But then if it was Ack, I'll be like, oh, this would be hilarious. It still would make sense, but I still wouldn't guess it though.
Only because, like I said, he loves Drake or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I think it would be more of a viral situation.
He kind of turning on him now, though.
I seen it. I seen it. Like I said, it's not a big deal though.
But one thing Ack doing though, I think Academic is catting though, because I've been randomly watching his streams, and I think he be trying to like go out of his way to downplay that he fuck with Drake. Like, Drake don't talk to me. Drake don't talk to me. But then later on, like, say some shit that's like, I feel like you lying, bro. I feel like y'all really be fucking with each other. He be just be feeding you information, but trying to make it seem like I don't fuck with Drake like that. He don't really know me like that. Like, he do shit like that. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
He's been dissing him lately, or saying that this nigga.
It's like Charlie at Chocolate Factory. Remember the nigga that they thought one nigga they thought that he was the ops? Yeah, Slugworth, and this nigga working for this nigga the whole time.
All right, well,
it's interesting, man.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, the future can be crazy. Like we can be talking about this now, and he does the Charlamagne interview this week. It can be. You know what I'm saying, I think that one of these days, I'm gonna say it now. Quote me on this. He will do an interview dedicated to this subject of Kendrick Lamar, only because of the beef, the battle, the lawsuit, everything that came out of it. It's just gonna be probably one of the biggest things, like a big chapter in his life that he gonna want to just boom.
You think it'll be anytime soon or like sometime just
he gonna write a book
randomly in the future?
I don't know about no book.
He gonna write a book.
And also too, but also real quick, but Bryce, real quick before you answer that, there also could be maybe he's not speaking on it because he's in that lawsuit shit right now. Maybe
no,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure. So maybe
do you think right after the lawsuit? You think just further down in a couple years, maybe when he not popping?
All right, well, I'm gonna say it now. By 2027, we might have a Drake addressing. Like I said, the interview is strictly addressing everything that happened with Kendrick. And like I said, I'm wondering if he's waiting for Kendrick to do it. Because like I said, Kendrick, it's rare when you see somebody go on a winning run and don't do no press. There's no press. I mean, if you go to, like I said, you've been to the concert. I've been to the concert. There's clips of him in like an interrogation room, but it's like only for those in the audience. You know what I'm saying? You can't like find that online. I don't think.
I personally don't think it was necessary for him to even speak because it's like we knew he won, clear cut victory. There was no question. You know what I'm saying? I personally know if I was him, I don't think it benefits me at all to do press and even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I think the mystery of things is kind of like as to what we were saying to like the Drake, the Jay-Z, all these people that we don't see as much. The mystery sometimes it adds to it, right? So if the fact that Kendrick not even adding to it, we can just sit there and create and be like, you know what I mean? But Kendrick might feel bad, like randomly, hypothetically, Kendrick could feel bad that he did that to Drake. I didn't want it to do that bad, blah blah blah. But we'll never know though, right? You know what I mean? We'll never know. But if he did feel that way and he was telling us that, we'd be like, nah, just keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
For the masses though,
yeah,
they will jump out the window for that interview too.
For sure.
But so like I said, I know for you personally, it don't matter.
No, but I'm talking about for him.
The masses,
I think for him, like for us, like the masses and us in general, we would love it, right?
Yeah.
But for him,
I can say if I seen Drake Charlamagne interview,
then I see Kendrick.
Yeah,
a Kendrick interview too.
No, but what I'm saying is, I feel like that's more. I feel like that'd be more for us rather than Kendrick. You see what I'm saying? Like, because based off of what you're saying, you never seen anybody go win and then not do any media. You know what I'm saying? After that, but that's why I felt like to me it adds to the mystery of it, of like, because they wasn't really doing media anyways during that time, and then also too, it's like
in his lane because he never did in the first place.
And also too, and they wouldn't do nothing for him. It would just be more so for us.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, I said, it's almost like if you want to say another victory lap, because I think the real victory lap was like the GNX tour after the Super Bowl or whatever. But I'm saying usually niggas do the promote interviews before an album drop and after. Kendrick, like I said, he's been pretty stagnant on I'm not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in it for
he let the music speak for it.
You feel me? I'm not in it for the same reason niggas in it for.
His promos be like a feature verse. He come out with a feature verse, that shit go crazy. Everybody be like, oh, this nigga Kendrick just dropped a crazy verse. Yeah. Or even when he dropped that him and Baby King, when he introduced Baby King, you feel me? After that from that buzz, he put out an album. But it just so happened that somebody took the bait this time, because he did the same thing with the Control verse. You feel me? Nobody said nothing. Nobody put out nothing. I
can't even tell you.
Yeah,
the interview.
This time Drake was like, "Fuck it, I got time, nigga," and that nigga was like, "Yes, nigga."
I don't think. Like I said, I think Drake will drop an official addressing everything by 2027. I do not think Kendrick is ever going to talk about this. Because I think for him, it's in the music. Yeah. Everything that he had to say, everything he said, like I said, a lot of shit that he already has, a lot of music that he made is still happening. Like, it's still, the fruits of that is still blossoming to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I think that speaks more volume, like you said, the mystique of that versus me coming out and having to verbally say what I said in my raps. Yeah. But like I said, for Drake, it obviously affected him crazily because, like I said, it sprung into this lawsuit thing. So I think it's a little bit more juice to squeeze out of there than anything else.
I'm sitting there like,
change it this way.
Double fist, my nigga. Like what?
He's a little juice to squeeze. I'm sitting there. What?
Oh my god. Hit that like button for me, y'all.
That looked wild, bro.
Oh man. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put my money, and I'm gonna say 2027. Drake addresses not Kendrick Lamar, but he will talk about the entirety of everything, even after the results of this lawsuit. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Maybe to the end of this year. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, man.
I think if I had to guess, I would think that I don't think we'll ever know. And I think the only
lawsuit?
Yeah, no. As far as what you're saying, like as far as hearing Drake's side of the story and having an interview, I don't think so. I don't think it'll be either of them speaking on it. I think the only information we'll hear is if somebody alleges something or reportedly, or it will. I don't think it'll be like an official, like, you know what I mean? It'll be like, allegedly this happened while this was going on, like, you know what I mean? And it'll be like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
I wish we could bet on this.
Yeah.
I heard
some
there's
shit.
no way to bet on this.
No. Because we'll never know.
Yeah, we never, cause either he gonna do it or he don't do it, but we don't. There's no time limit. You know what I'm saying? I did say 2027. But what if he do it in 2028? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to bet on this.
A reporter caught this nigga Drake going into like the well, at least this is what I heard. They caught this nigga going into the court to take a blood test.
Drake to take a blood test? Why?
Because he got somebody claimed that he got a kid. You feel me? So he got a court mandated blood
kid
test.
That Kendrick was talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, that would have been all over the news, bro.
I don't know, bro.
That's what
they got a picture of this nigga going to court and this nigga looking over. He like,
you know what, Joaquin? This is interesting. It is interesting. That's the only thing that would make it like, god damn,
shit.
bro.
I just seen that.
And he was like, the only thing that would renew this whole shit is if and when this nigga get this Grammy, bro. Oh my god, because you know he is. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be like, fuck. We gotta talk about. That's why Drake need to hurry up and just drop the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then let time pass by. And then let Kendrick get his Grammy, and then by that time Drake already be up in streams.
Did that damn walk. Like I said, I don't think it would be this crazy if it didn't stretch out for this long. Like it's been hella long talking about this, bro.
It's almost been 2 years almost. Like next year it'll be.
Yeah, but Kendrick not like talking about it.
You know why?
Doing his tour. You only gonna hear it if you go to the tour.
And you see how we circle back to the reason why? Because of the bots. The bots.
But Drake
That's a good point.
Talking about it though. Like I said, if Drake didn't do the lawsuit, if he didn't do the what's the one song that he got on the Iceman where he brought up the LeBron again?
What did I miss?
What am I? Yeah, like I think it would have been like he dropped that little 100 gigs after the whole shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have kept doing shit, I don't think niggas would even care. No more like that.
Yeah.
I think we've been over it.
I think somebody said he was doing that. Never mind. He said he was doing that shit to spite the label, I guess. Yeah, supposedly.
I'm saying like it had nothing to do with Kendrick.
Had nothing to do with what she was just saying.
Yeah, no,
just randomly thing came to my mind.
No, it do. I'm saying it have nothing to do with Kendrick. That was my point. You know what I'm saying? It just definitely spite them or whatever.
Well, actually, technically it did because they said that the label was afraid to drop music because of all this shit that was going on, and because Drake is their cash cow, right? So they don't want Drake to release and for him not to be at least close to his full potential as far as being able to like sell and have attention and shit. Okay. So they didn't want him. Yeah, they didn't want him to drop music like that, and he felt some type of way. So as they said, supposedly him dropping all that music was to spite the label and to kind of almost to kind of be like, here, like watch, and niggas be like, oh, hold on, this nigga Drake back, or you know what I mean, have something stick. And
I mean, like it wasn't nothing in those songs. No, Kendrick. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, definitely do it to spite them or whatever. But he did it, and nobody it almost seemed like I guess it was owed. But it definitely seemed like he was over it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I'm just gonna drop this music. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, then he dropped the single. Then he did the lawsuit, which we kept. He tweeted or something about LeBron first. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just stuff that beyond music. Take the box out of it, take the music out of it. He kept talking about it till it was headlining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To the point where we had to talk about it.
He got the tag covered.
Yeah, just a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we even needed to know that, but I guess somebody, I don't know.
Somebody peeped it.
Yeah, but like I said,
but it all stems from
don't put salt in your wound. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it heal. At this point,
it's like we at this point we haven't really been talking about it, and a lot of people haven't really been talking about it.
We would not be talking about this,
but it's just the fact that nigga, you did a lawsuit, nigga, and then it's an ongoing lawsuit, and now you asking for
adding stuff to it.
So it's like I don't care. Like we don't care. Like I don't care about the beef no more. Like I'm not listening.
The shit is over.
Yeah, it's over. But we still talking about the shit that's happening today. Yeah. And what's happening now is this nigga is doing a lawsuit.
But also too, just like
this catty shit.
But just like how we said that we can separate the artist from the art and just listen to the music, and if the shit come out as hot, we're gonna listen to
Drake
it.
Is one of those
like
people.
but there's not a whole there's other people like I said earlier that don't think like that, right? And I think those are the people that Drake's like, hey, we need y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like if it was anybody else, it wouldn't matter. But I think Drake is doing this obviously for different reasons because of his personality. I get that part. But I think the bottom line is he's doing this because he still wants to maximize his music. I think he feel like it's going to affect his music. You know what I'm saying? Like in the future, right now, and then going into the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying I agree or whatever. It's just I see the reason why he's doing it because with Drake, you know what I mean? He at the top and he want to stay at the top. So he want to make sure that he still get to his standards, even if it's not 42 billion or whatever the number is. Maybe it's 39, right? And
it's been dropping before.
But we're still high. You know what I'm saying? I think he just wants to make sure that
Michael Jackson status.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure it don't dip down that much.
Now, this is an honest question. Do you think if Drake never does the lawsuit, he just did music, he dropped Iceman, is it going to be more successful or less successful with the lawsuit? Honest question.
And the reason
I want everybody to answer this, by the way. Let me get Al first. Let me get Al. Go ahead, Al.
I think it's going to be the same. I think regardless of whether he did the lawsuit. But my problem with the lawsuit is, it's for one, nigga, y'all was defaming each other. Like, it's a rap beef.
Yeah.
And for the number two, I just feel like like Jose said, I feel like he's trying to get to that Michael Jackson status. You feel me? To where like, but like it's for me, it's already too many things that separate you from that. Where like you feel me? If it would have just been him getting pissed on. Like we probably could have looked past.
That's
like,
old. That's hella old.
Yeah, exactly. So like we was looking past that. You feel me? You feel me? If that would have been just it, then whatever. But then there's all this other
Kendrick
shit.
Even said that. Kendrick didn't say that, did he?
Well, he said like never he said it in the Meet the Grams.
Somebody else said it first.
Yeah, Meek Mill said it.
But he did mention it though. He didn't have to, but he did.
No, but what I'm saying is like as far as like what Jose's saying, like he like because Drake is like top, he the top. You feel me? He's trying to keep it up here, and you can't really do that if you got all these blemishes. So what he's trying to do is trying to diminish what Kendrick was saying. Like that shit wasn't even real. You feel me? Yeah. That shit don't matter. I'm still up here. I'm still a nigga. You feel me? What Kendrick was saying is false. So like, you feel me? So like, so all the niggas who was like, damn, Drake, like you feel me? You feel me? You a PDF or you feel me? And then it come out that you feel me? This nigga Kendrick, all his streams was bots, and then also not only that, he was lying about beating his wife. You know what I mean? It just diminishes all of this nigga credit, you feel me? And they push Drake back up to where he was before this.
Or
and
closer.
Some people
or closer. Or
closer. So you think nothing changes with lawsuit?
Nah, I don't think nothing changes.
Only thing I think that's gonna change with the lawsuit is that people that pick the side and can't separate themselves from like the artist from the music, it's gonna be more under a microscope. Opposed to people just actually enjoying the album and seeing if it's good music.
So, like, if he didn't do the lawsuit,
I don't think it would be like that.
I agree.
That's why I'm like, because it's like we said, it's people gonna listen to the album just to say they hate it, whether they actually liked it or not.
That's gonna be always.
You saw, but I'm saying I feel like it's gonna be even more now because of the lawsuit. I
agree with that.
Like it was people gonna listen to the album because of the beef and everything he went through with Kendrick.
That was gonna go up regardless.
It was gonna go up regardless.
But now, like you said, people gonna put a microscope on it because.
Damn, let this nigga answer, bro. I see what you said because you said all that nigga. Damn, he trying to steer you in a direction, boy.
He all that nigga pineal gland.
Sometimes these niggas gonna be following. You feel me? We gotta make sure these niggas following.
Damn.
All right, come on, Jose. What you got? What you finish? Go ahead.
And now we stupid now. You okay? You okay? God, hey, blink twice and you in trouble. Hey, God,
I'll stitch over there. Agree. You feel me? When we agree, it be lit.
He holding niggas high. When we agree, you finish. Right. We agree. And the sky's blue, right?
Go ahead, Stats.
No, but I think to me, in my opinion, that's what gonna be the biggest difference is that people about to really be breaking down even more what he says because of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Wow, you mean like? I thought you meant like streams wise.
Both.
The same. It's all the same question.
No, I think it's gonna be.
No. Because that was my question. I was like, did you mean numbers or opinion? That was
all of it together. So my little question is, how is, like I said, I guess the album, the project we're gonna talk about is Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do anything after the beef except Iceman. No lawsuit, no nothing. Is it gonna be more eyes on it positively without the lawsuit?
Positively?
Yes. Is it gonna be more eyes looking at the project more on a positive note versus him doing a lawsuit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nah.
That was my question.
I thought you meant like streams wise.
I mean, that all kind of.
But I mean, streams. I don't think his streams is going because he's already like, you feel me. I don't think they go up like.
Well, now you got context. So
yeah. So like but negatively, yeah, I think for sure.
So okay, go ahead, Jose.
I mean, yeah, people gonna feel some type of way, but if it's good, it's good.
Yeah. You know? If it's good, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't care.
Yeah, because I think
if it's good, I'm gonna be like, that shit was fire.
But I think it's more so kind of like we talking about like the Young Thug thing and the whole snitch thing and you know what I mean, like the hip hop thing. But like we said before, it's like to Drake, I feel like it's not really about hip hop or rap or how he looks as far as that because we like I said, we view him as like a pop star. You know what I'm saying? And I think he knows he's a pop star too, just pure entertainer. So it's like I don't think he really cares about how we really view him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not hip hop anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So it's like, I think for him, his bottom line is like his numbers and his money. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think that's his bottom line. You know, so, you know, I don't think he really truly cares about what we think. It's just because too, we can say what we want, but if you got the machine behind you, obviously there's bots involved too, so your numbers automatically gonna spike too. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody on your side, even your label, I mean that helps too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. If it's good, we gonna hear it, man. You know, but
like I said, it's always crazy when it comes to like that. Like I said, the bot conversation, because even with it or without it, it was definitely a movement. And so I don't know if I want to see if it can, like I said, even with the bots, without it, if the Iceman can be a movement. I think it would be less likely because of the lawsuit. If the lawsuit never happened, the chances of it being a movement are higher.
How do y'all feel about bots?
You know, real quick, I actually think that maybe the negativity from the lawsuit may kill it at first, but if it's good, the people that's kind of like, you know, about it, they gotta listen to it. They gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? The people that might be on the fence or might be like, I don't care. If it's good,
it's a lot more niggas, you know what I'm saying? Stacks was saying though.
What you mean?
Are going to, it's more people out there now that are going to listen to it just to shit on it.
For sure. More
but then, versus without the lawsuit though.
Yeah,
that was the point you was making, right?
Yeah, but also too, like same thing. It could be what I'm saying could still hold. I feel like you could still listen to it and be like expecting to hate on it, but if it's good, how can you hate on it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck it.
Niggas will do it.
I know. I'm just talking about just reasonably, a reasonable person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Us. How can you hate on something that sound good? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Of course it's gonna happen. People are gonna avoid shit.
Yeah,
That's
I
what happens.
I'm saying those numbers of people are way higher now. Definitely. Of niggas that's going to absolutely. It's not. I'm not talking about reasonable niggas.
They're higher, obvious. But what do you think the actual overall percentage is, though?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Out. Because we could say they're higher, but I mean, hypothetically, we could be talking from 6 people to 8 out of billions, for example, right? So I don't know what the percentage is.
I honestly think what's called song as an example, because that was controversial.
Which one?
What did I miss? There was a lot of people making fun of the song. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that was a good song?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but like I said, it was super controversial.
I think it was the video.
It's not one sided, but it's everything. It's everything surrounding it. It's not one sided. Everybody because before
you saw the video, you was like, you feel me? But then after you saw the video,
I don't think Jose cared about the video.
You know,
no, because I hadn't seen the video. My first time seeing the video, and then Jose told me about the song, and I looked it up, and he was like, "Oh, I hadn't seen the video yet, neither." Yeah. And then after you see the video, this nigga surrounded by guns and shit. You like
that affect your opinion on the song?
Hell no. See,
that's what I mean.
I just laughed at it because it was goofy.
It's corny though.
No, but
real quick, certain niggas that like it won't affect.
I can see the video, and I've seen. I'm telling you, like, no, I'm saying from the box and all this shit, BET, MTV. We've been watching videos forever, and I didn't seen a video that has nothing to do with the song is trash or whatever, and it's like, all right, whatever, right? But I think for me, it's way easier. You're talking about the artist from the art. It's way easier to separate the video from the actual song because it's like, to me.
See, not for me.
Yeah, because
it put the video into context for me.
Also,
it put it into context.
I feel you. But I think for me, when I listen to music, I don't watch the videos, right? And I'm not saying y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody do how they do it, but it's just like, especially these days, I watched the video once just because you said there was a video, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Because the way I listen, the way I receive the song is gonna be through my ears, at headphones, whether I be in a car, at work, or you know what I mean. So like the visual, I'm not really concerned with the visual as much like I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how I'm gonna be.
But it's possible to affect you though.
No, I said that earlier. It doesn't affect me.
All right, say you heard a good song, you see the video, and the nigga rapping the song is wearing a thong the whole time. It's gonna affect you. You're gonna be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna watch the video, of course.
It's gonna put it in the context, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what we saying. So like,
cause you might say something, he was like, oh yeah, that was. But then you see why.
Well, exactly what he was saying. Exactly what he was saying.
You see why he was saying it. You be like,
so I feel like sometimes context can affect, regardless of how you feel, it might sway you just a little bit because everybody's human.
But I think it's situational because a lot of times too, it be videos where it just be nothing but imagery. It be nothing but imagery the whole time, and it just be they be like spreading a different message different from what their song is even about. Like,
but the whole point is that song in particular was controversial. Now, and that's a song off the project. It wasn't one sided. It wasn't.
What's another word for controversy again? I can't. What's the word? I can't think of the word off top. But it's what you're saying is love and hate. The fact that we even talking about it. If something has controversy, it has attention, right? Yeah. So it all it did was actually make that song bigger. Whether people was kind of like, or I hate it, love it, or exactly were they were just listening to what he was talking about, breaking that down. All of that. All collectively added to his numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, so for sure, I got you.
You know, it's not like everybody came together and said it was weak. You know what I'm saying? If it's controversial, it's being talked about. It's everywhere.
I do agree with you though. Like if I hadn't seen the video first and just heard the song, I would have felt probably different about it. But the fact that like the first image was like him surrounded by guns, I'm like.
And going back to what I said a few weeks ago, I never believed Drake. You know what I'm saying? I never believed. So when you see certain shit, all it does is just make me laugh. And like, I don't know, like to a point, it's like, is this nigga really being serious on his gangster paradise shit right now? Or is he not, is he just.
It's pure theatrics.
It's just pure theatrics. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny to me, man.
If people are going to approach it the same way they approach the song. Like I said, like to just compare it, like, hey, I hate using it, but not like us. Majority of people liked it. It was people that did not like the song, but majority of the people liked it. For the single, What Did I Miss? It's almost like I said, it's almost like right down the middle because people have problems with it. Then you, like I say, got people like Al and me who kind of was like, it's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the context of the video that adds to it being weird. But like I said, but before it got to a certain amount of bars, it was fine. But it was these certain bars that kind of like, I guess you can kind of say ruined it, you know what I'm saying? But made it more controversial. Like, you was going, but why you had to bring this nigga into this song? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like LeBron or whatever.
And also too, though, I think another thing is that we have to realize that in to Drake's formula and process, this isn't the lead single, or neither was that other one we heard, right? So we know for a fact that there is gonna, like, typically what happens with Drake, that third one, that one before the album, is supposed to be the home run, the grand slam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it will be, but that's typically what it has been, right? So these is like little feelers right here to kind of be like, hey, I'm back. But then I feel like he's waiting to drop that one that I don't know what the fuck it's gonna sound like. We have no idea, but it's gonna, it's gonna be something. He always does, man.
It's gonna be under the magnifying glass. Niggas gonna be looking at it crazy.
And you know what? You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I think he knows that, and I don't think he would rather have it any other type of way, because why? That magnifying glass you talking about, all that's another word for attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, if y'all looking at me, watching me, oh shit, I gotta drop 40 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole world's watching, right? If you got drafted number 1 overall, your very first game, everybody watching. And if you flop that first game,
you don't think what I missed was him trying to drop 40?
Drop. No. Dropping 40 is that next single. I said these right here, this is Summer League. He just dropped some Summer League songs for us. I kind of be like, oh, the season about to start. You know what I'm saying? But I never once thought that What Did I Miss, or that second song, was gonna be his lead singles, because they didn't sound like it.
I'm more worried about,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I know for sure.
Not yet. I'm not worried yet.
Saying, I know opinion affects him.
For sure.
Public opinion affects him. So I know.
I mean,
Over. If it doesn't.
Remember when he dropped Over? And that was like his very first single on his first album, when he dropped "It's Almost Over," right?
Yeah.
That was his first song that he dropped, right? And everybody was like, all right, but I don't think it was cool, right? But that was not the single. And when he finally started dropping them singles off the album, it was like, okay.
You know when the album about to drop?
October. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like
October 18th.
I feel like
what did I miss? Gonna come before that though.
For sure. I feel like it's definitely coming. It has to come this month. It has to.
Well, he's been doing those.
And then on them streams, he'll play instrumentals in the background and like preview songs.
It's episodes. So Iceman 1 was What Did I Miss? Iceman episode 2 was the one with
It's a song?
No, that's how he's dropping them. It's like episodes.
But it's only been one song released though.
2. No, he got 2. He got that one with
all the girls in the DJ booth when I got
that, like, if you on his stream, he like before that song.
I think I heard that one.
Light.
I haven't heard that
super
one.
light.
When the song came,
heard that?
I haven't.
Hey,
when the song when he dropped What Did I Miss? It was under the stream, Iceman episode 1.
I remember that. I didn't know it was 3 episodes.
The third episode hasn't came out yet.
So the third episode is gonna be the next song.
It has to be.
And you're saying that third song has to be the 40 points.
I'm expecting the. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it is going to be the 40 points. I'm expecting that, because based off of his previous formula and how he does it, like I said, the Over song was he dropped that, and then I forgot what the actual lead single was to the album. I'm forgetting, but when he was the big real single, right? Because all these people, they drop, like Cardi B, she just dropped her song, right? Everybody drops street singles. They do some shit like the old school.
I follow
you know what I'm saying? Old school. You know how I used to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hear that, they drop another one. They either drop that one that kills, and then they drop that real one, or they drop another, and then they drop that third one. You know what I'm saying? So that third one usually be that 40-point game. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that song that y'all didn't hear yet, that one's super light. So that's the one that when I heard that, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, all right, bro. It's song like 2.5 minutes. It was just like quick, and it was super light. And I was like, all right.
That's gonna be on the album?
You know what? Supposedly, but I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if. Because you know how kind of like the Not Like Us shit. They drop the song, it's a big hit, and it doesn't make the album. I don't know why I could see that being the same way for some reason. I don't know why. For both
it's not
of them,
like a huge hit.
For both of them songs. I see both of them songs not being on the album for
a lot
some
of people
reason.
are speculating when he did the Iceman 2 with that song with Central C there's a snippet he plays.
That song sounds way better.
Yeah, the beat is crazy. So I'm like Jose is saying, like he's kind of like leading up to letting you know, like I got some heat coming. So that's another reason why Jose could think the next one coming is a 40-point game.
I wanted to I would like it to be, if it's good, I would like it to be received that way. But my whole argument is because of the lawsuit, I feel like it won't be received that way. And it will be looked at like, what did I miss?
I mean, we can only worry about ourselves, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I think I honestly, I hate to say it, but like I said, I feel like this might have fucked him over a little bit as far as this project because of the lawsuit, because niggas is way too focused on it. And I don't want that to outweigh his album. Like I said, hopefully the lawsuit is over by the time he drops the album, so like this can be the main topic of Drake. Like I don't want to have to do a stream where we saying Drake's album plus new lawsuit. Yeah. Like that would suck. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's good.
Yep. All right. Appreciate you, Joaquin. Find Your Love. That song was a banger, bro. Yeah. Yes.
No, it was.
Appreciate you,
but I didn't like that song.
I love that. I'm not gonna lie. I love that song because Kanye produced it. That was during the 808s Heartbreaks era. That was Kanye was knocking out them beats.
I'm not a super fan of singing Drake. I do like rap Drake though. Like I said, everybody's different, but Kendrick only like singing Drake.
But it's funny that you say that because there's the people that don't like. For example, T. Right? T prefers singing Drake because he knows for a fact that rapping Drake isn't telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So
some niggas can't. I can't separate it.
Yeah. So no.
But a good example.
No, but what I'm saying is like it's kind of like what you're saying. Like people like one version for their reason, and people like the other version for the same reason. You know what I mean? It's just. Yeah, some like he doesn't like. I don't believe it, but I like the way it sounds. He doesn't believe it, so he's like, "Fuck that." But the singing shit he can rock with because the ladies like it. You know what I'm saying? And so
it's authentic.
Yeah, it
seems authentic. I mean, and like this nigga.
This my bad. We've been going for a minute. I wanted this. Did we talk about Alien Earth?
No, hell no.
Let me just.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Let's just get it.
Damn.
It's gonna because everybody didn't see it. I think Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Y'all didn't see it, right? Me and Stack's only seen it.
Talked about this nigga for 2 hours.
We gonna be.
We started a little late too.
Yeah. All right. Real quick, Alien Earth episode 5 dropped. Just the bullet points. This is the prequel episode.
They gave us what we asked for.
How the ship crashed.
Oh,
they gave us what we asked.
Everybody's
for.
saying this is the best episode.
Oh, they showed niggas getting lit up.
Everything they showed how they ended up in the place.
I think
episode 5.
Right? Yeah,
it was hella good.
Moral is the best character. Period.
In the Alien franchise ever?
No, in the series.
Oh,
for real? Sigourney Weaver is the best.
That's big.
Moral. Once you find out why he is like this, the crew was catting off. And me saying catting off is not nowhere near enough of what happened with his crew, bro. He was like a man amongst kids. Like it was crazy because niggas was on it, and the theme is almost like because remember how Moral kind of like want the humanity out of him because once you find out why is because he sees that humanity is so imperfect it makes fucking stupid decisions in the most craziest times. Like he is so calculated during the situation because pretty much somebody on the ship is sabotaging the ship to make it crash or whatever. And at the same time, they releasing shit too. And so he is kind of the captain ended up dying. So 2 facehuggers get out. They try to cut one of the facehuggers open. That's on the captain, kill him instantly because of the acid. Other nigga, they didn't touch it. They're like, oh, he got acid blood, so we gotta leave it alone. We gonna put him in the little crowd too. But at the same time, they wake Moral up like, nigga, it's kind of going down because he's a security officer. So they trying to explain everything to him. He was like, what's the protocol? And like they trying to like tiptoe around protocols. And he's like, bro, no, like protocol. This is the protocol. And if you don't follow it, because it's a female that's next in command, he is like, if you are not following these protocols, I'm about to take over. So either you do it. Or no, it's bad. And she's like, oh, well, we need to talk to the ship. and he like talk to the ship mother. Like, I already know the person that owns this ship what they want, so you can go talk to the ship. It's gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you right now. The only thing that matter is the cargo. They don't give a fuck about me, you, nobody, even the fucking cat. They don't care. We not about to lose this cargo. And so the female officer, she go talk to the ship like, hey, you know, be compromised. Is it okay to like release the cargo into space, basically? And the ship is like, no, cargo is like main priority. And she was like, the ship is like, acknowledge that. And she don't say nothing. The ship was like, acknowledge. And she still don't say nothing. She was like, the ship was like, acknowledge, or the security officer is taking over. She like, fuck. And she say, acknowledge. You feel me? Because at this point, she's assuming that they're the most important part of the trip or whatever. And he's like, nah, it's the cargo that y'all got. And then you start to find out it's been strategic hits on the ship to make it crash. It's a fire over here. Somebody opened the cages for the facehuggers to get out.
Right.
All these things. Now the navigation is off. So now we just a ship directly headed to Earth. At first it was now, but now the navigation logs is out because apparently we headed to one particular direction in Earth, and you find out that it's one of the crew members who was in cahoots with Boy Cavalier, and Boy Cavalier is like crashing it in my city, or whatever. So he don't give a fuck about the people or whatever, right? So he like, I need that ship. And he was like, the dude is like, he had like a cipher moment.
Wait, is Boy Cavalier Boy Genius?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and the dude that he talking to is having like a cipher from the Matrix moment. He was like, all right, when I get there, I want a whole new body. You know what I'm saying? Can you feel me? Ain't that what you do? Ain't that what y'all do? He was like, I mean, I guess we can kind of do that because they only do it with kids technically, but he ain't saying that. Right. And Boy Cavalier still turned up. And dude was like, so what if I die in a crash? He was like, well, that suck for you. Yeah. You feel me? He was like, damn, all right. So, but bruh still holding it down as far as like sabotaging the shit. Moral do his spy thing, go to the cameras, finesse hella shit. He found out the officer, the new captain was fucking one of the science officers. So that's why she doing hella shit trying to save this nigga because he got a facehugger. That's the only dude that survived with the facehugger because the captain is dead, right? And so he finding all this shit out. He like, bro, this shit is so, these niggas is just fucking this shit up. And at the same time, you got, right before it all go down, you got, so it's going down, but remember the black lady with the little fro? Mm-hmm. You remember how she was opening that little thing and dropping the rats inside of the little blood tick things? Bruh, it's so annoying because they're showing that again and she doing that shit so slow. She dropped the thing in.
Like she's too relaxed.
Yeah, she's so lax. And like she just closing it and the eyeball is right across. People, looking, like watching, like, right? But she don't realize the fucking ticks ain't stupid either. And I guess you don't know right at that moment, but there's a second top that goes on top of that container.
It's like an extra lock.
Yeah, and she's not putting it on there. And so while she kind of like writing something down, one of the ticks go, because there's 2 ticks in there. One of them go up and stick his little leg through and push the latch open and crawl out. And she, mind you, she doing the thing. And as it's crawling out, now this part was trippy. The eyeball is tapping on the glass. Like,
it's trying to get her attention.
No, it is. It's trying to get her attention. But you know why? So at the end of the episodes, they do a podcast. The director of the episode, because everybody thinking the eyeball is trying to warn her, like, bro, that thing getting out. No, it's getting her attention so it won't see it. Because the thing crawls into her cup and like shits out babies into her water, because it see her drinking the water, and it go into her sandwich or whatever, right? Then somebody come in and like as she working, he see it like, hey, what the fuck? It's a fucking thing in your sandwich. And she like, oh, what the hell? And like she like hella, he like, you need to be way more. You way too lax. And so he pick it up with pliers, drop it back in there. She close it, and then she put the second lock on there, not knowing that it already done put babies inside her water jug or whatever, right? And so they talking, and she grabbed the eyeball thing and she's putting it up into like the panels to lock it in. And I think bruh like left, but he doubled back. When he doubled back, he scared her like, oh shit. And so she thought she locked it, but it didn't lock. And so she distracted talking to him. She get down. They like, we got to have a meeting because, you know, it was another fire that broke out on the ship. We all headed to the med bay or whatever. So she grab her cup, walk out. The eyeball is like, look up, see it ain't really latched in. So he used his body to like slingshot, push it off, boom, he out. You feel me? But it jumped down. It jumped to them having like a little meeting in a little mess hall or whatever. And like the whole scene, you looking at her cup wondering when she about to drink that shit. But
each time she went to, she got distracted. So she
easily distracted.
It's two engineers. You remember? So the engineer dude is like an old white dude and a younger white dude. The younger white dude is so fucking stupid. Like they play it out way too crazy. Like he's so dumb, bro. Like he saying random stupid shit during the interview. I mean, during like the conversation or whatever. But he putting hella hot sauce on his food, end up choking, grab her water and drink it. And so
shit.
Basically, the whole is like it just turned into a shit show. But you see how everything happened. You feel me? And I think in the first episode when they walked past the sleep pods, it was somebody who had their chest burst out and it came out of the glass. That was the bruh. You feel me?
No, it wasn't. Because remember,
that was who?
That was the xenomorph. Because remember,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The xenomorph is on the dude face. The face hugger. They tried to freeze him. But they don't realize that you can't freeze the xenomorph because it can live in a vacuum of space. So they put them in a pod thinking that they're going to stay frozen. But it still hatch and break out. Because remember, it was only 2 facehuggers that got out. One died because it was on the captain and they cut the tail off and it killed the host. And they shot that nigga into space. And the other nigga...
But the dude that swallowed the tick water, he died in the med bay away from the cryo
chambers.
I'm
not talking about them.
Oh no! I thought you were saying that's. I thought you were saying that's why one of the chest was busting open was because of them.
No, so 2 people. I'm talking about the dude in the cryo sleep. His chest busted open because of the xenomorph.
Correct.
The other nigga that drunk the ticks, they got on his esophagus or whatever, and they started drinking the blood. And they took him to the med bay. They did a little X-ray, like, oh, there's foreign entities in there. We gotta get it out. We gotta cut him open. If we don't, he gonna die. They like, all right, well, y'all stay in there. We gonna watch from the outside. So it's 2 people doing a surgery on bruh. And so they cut him open. They see the ticks. They like, all right, we're gonna get it. And Moro is like, this. I don't think we should do this. Like, we should let this nigga die. Like, it's bad. Like, look at him. Like, it's clearly bad. And they like, no, it's just a kid. We gonna save him. It's just a kid. Nigga, they grab one of the ticks. When you pull it off, this gas come off of him. Killed the 2 people instantly.
Damn.
They started choking, like having
eyes. Remember, there was like something had some type of toxin got into these people, and that was it. That was the toxin. And everybody thought it was the plant thing, but it was the ticks. And there's hell of them in the room now. There's so many of them. Because when it shitted it or pissed in her drink, it was hell of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's done. That whole room is done. And so from there, you got those things in there. Moro make sure he locked that shit down. But like Moro is like running play on everything to the point where it's like, you understand how the beginning of the episode 1, why he not letting that bitch in. Right. Because he was so done. Like, you niggas done let it get this far. I'm like, hell no. Because he find out who doing it, you feel me? And he having like a little shootout with bruh and hella shit. To the point he ended up killing the nigga that was sabotaging the ship or whatever. Because he ended up seeing the little video logs of him talking to Boy Cavalier like, I'm going to crash this motherfucker. And, you know what I'm saying, I got you. I need all those entities or whatever. So it was just like I said, I'm not explaining it in detail as far as what the crew was doing because I was getting pissed.
They was acting like they was at summer camp.
They wasn't
acting like they had a ship full of extraterrestrials that could go possibly wrong. Like they was really just like, but at the same time, they kept putting emphasis that them fools been up there for 65 years.
So who gonna take that job?
Kids.
Not even these kids, but people that got nothing to lose. One is a drug addict. One of the science med bay niggas was a drug addict. So it's niggas that really don't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Because they could do cryo sleep, so they don't age like that.
Yeah, they don't age, but at the same time, when they come back, everybody they know gonna be gone. So only people that you gonna get to go do this job is lightweight crash outs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, now it makes sense.
Knuckleheads.
Yeah, like some of you niggas might be cool. Like Moro, you find out his backstory on why he got chose or whatever. Dope. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? You find out that his daughter died while he was only 8 years in. You feel me? And she was like, I think she died.
She had some kind of sickness or something.
No, she was in a fire. It was a fire. She died in her. She first moved out her apartment. It caught on fire and she died. But you start to see where everybody kind of came from the mud, or somebody was a drug addict, or somebody don't really got no family. So it is what it is. But like I said, they not gonna age 65 years because they got the crowd sleep. They come back, it's been 65 years. So it kind of makes sense on why these people have the job, because you're getting buku bucks when you get back. It's crazy. You can retire at 65 years. You're done. You don't got to do no more missions. You feel me? One trip, you good.
Hope so, nigga. 65 years.
But the older engineer dude was saying that people end up asking for another mission because, like he said, everybody is pretty much gone. Like
so like
65 years, and especially think about it, if you go on a trip when you 20, well, you might still look 20. You might have aged to possibly 30, maybe. But you gotta think about it. Whoever you left back at home that was 20 with you, they 85 now.
Yeah.
If they even still alive, like you know what I'm saying. So
a big question got answered though. The eye is out. All this shit is going down. Xenomorph full grown, tearing shit up.
He looks hella clean.
Saucy. Tearing shit up. Everybody forgot about the eye. The eye is out. So, mind you, Moro doing his thing. The female, she like, we following her too. So she running through the ship trying to get away from the Xenomorph. She get into this door, lock it behind her. The OG engineer dude is in there, but he like faced the other way. She like, hey, help me with the door.
They knew so before the black lady and the girl he talking about died, they went back into there and realized
that he was out.
That
she is out.
Yeah, they was like, oh,
the girl.
But I'm talking about they got spooked. Like they went back to back and we was like, we got to get up out of here before it get out, because they sealed the room before they left, so they know nothing got out after it happened while they were gone.
Yeah, but it was when Moro was having a shootout with the sabotage dude. Because Moro didn't know
it was out.
So he opened the door, tried to like hide and like dodge and shit. So in that mist, it got out. But it didn't attack none of them. So like I said, she trying to have the engineer dude help her. He not responding. He just standing there. Then he turned around and one eye is bigger and kind of higher than others. She like, oh shit. And it's just looking at her. And it kind of come over and you don't really see what happened, but I guess he kind of like knock her out. He don't do nothing to her. He just knock her out. And then the Xenomorph is like, fuck, I can't get in here. I'm going to go around. And so the Xenomorph is starting to go around. It leave the front door. Moro pop out of one of the side panels. Like he was like in a little cubby, basically. So he got the bionic arm. He lift the door up. He see her on the ground like, what the fuck happened to you? And he look up. He like, hey, help me. And he see the dude face like, oh, shit. So he get the gun out. And he about to like, don't fucking move. And the thing is like, and it looked to the side, open his mouth, and then make this crazy ass noise. And it called a Xenomorph back in because he opened the door.
Oh,
Xenomorph
shit.
come back in, but Moro like, oh shit. So he shoot, bruh, but it don't really affect him. You feel me, bruh? Like I'm not really like the alien. The eyeball is not really technically attached to this, so it's not really affecting him.
Right,
so
of course.
he get old girl up, and you feel me? They running out. Nigga, the eyeball like he really caught it because he wanted to get the Xenomorph. So he immediately jumped on top of the Xenomorph as like
he tried to take over the Xenomorph.
He jumped on the Xenomorph in the body, and so he trying to Xenomorph like what the fuck? Hell no.
It ain't got no eyes though.
The Xenomorph it has a skull, but it has like the sonar, but it can still like come into that skull part of the Xenomorph. Oh, yeah, because Xenomorph is from a human, so they have the same kind of anatomy that we do. And so it's trying to bite the Xenomorph and then realize it can't break the skin. And then at the same time, Xenomorph is beasting on this nigga. Like he stabbed it or whatever, throw it on the table. And when it realized the body got stabbed up too much, it jumped out the face and cut or whatever. So we know that it eventually gets to the cat. But after that, it's gone. And the Xenomorph is kind of like focused back on. But we know now that it got inside of a person. And it didn't technically say nothing, but that was his first time inside of a body. So we don't know if it's going to learn how to use the vocal cords. But that motherfucker was like, because he had that gun pointed at him. He was like, oh, I guess I need a distraction. So he called that Xenomorph back in here.
What kind of sound was it like?
It was like almost like a bug, like almost like the Xenomorph chittering, like
it was loud, like a scream, like it was a human vocal cord. So
it was coming from the human vocal. Okay.
So it was crazy. Like I said, he turned to the side to do it because you know what I'm saying. It was very alien because he could have just looked straight at him and opened his mouth and screamed, but he turned to the side and opened his mouth and screamed. So, like almost like he calling for it. You feel me? But he was.
That sounds pretty clean.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that Xenomorph was all CGI, or at one point when it was walking down the hallway, that was somebody wearing it?
No, so it was half and half. Most of the when it's the close up, it's a person inside the suit. When it pulls up on the girl, somebody in the suit.
But that shit was so clean.
I fucked with that.
Yeah, no, it was fire,
bro. The first episode, I'm watching it. Yeah. Chanel looking at me funny. I'm like, bro, I know this is part practical and part CGI, and you can't tell me. She's looking at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, nothing, bro. It's clean as fuck, bro.
They
the
do
teeth.
it.
Yeah,
everything. Man, yeah.
But
I showed you the video of the shit that they made for it.
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's like they got somebody in the suit for super close ups, but for like the crazy like movements, it's from here, like the torso up, and then it's on wheels.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the crazy electronics or whatever. But when it's somebody in the suit, it's not really. The thing is not coming out of his mouth. It's just showing his teeth and it's like kind of growling. Got the goo coming out. But they showed the whole person in the suit this time.
But that shit was so
when it was
clean.
chasing her in the hallway, it would jump back and forth from CGI to like. It was perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
The way it was just walking and moving down the hall, bro, that shit was so. Because it was like it did like a slow walk. Mm-hmm. That's what made me ask him, like, because to me, I'm like, all right, that's definitely somebody in the suit, but they did it perfectly, bro.
He could have easily killed her. He was one to like scare her. You know what I'm saying? Get the fear pumping or whatever.
I'm just glad that I don't know what it was. I'm just either us as the viewers cared more, or maybe the person that's making the shit cared. I don't know. Maybe it's a mixture of both. But I'm just glad that they going back to. Cause that, like, I feel like that shit, to me, I know I don't speak for the world, like even with the Drake thing, like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit matters to me, you know what I'm saying? When I see the practical mixed with the CGI, cause that's what happened with the Stranger Things in the previous season. It's practical, but they add CGI to enhance certain things. It's like, bro, I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all not just straight cartoon.
Did you see Alien Romulus?
No.
So that's the last alien movie they made, and that went big. But right before that, they did Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant used full CGI.
How was that?
Very badly received.
Yeah.
And I said I'm a huge Alien fan, so when I seen it, that was a problem for me. It was a decent storyline, but now you got all CGI, fully no practical, nothing.
Yeah.
Then you have years later, Alien Romulus. Where you go back to the formula, and the movie hit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
bro, like don't disrespect us, bro.
Yeah, that's
you know
crazy. Yeah.
Don't do that.
So I'm gonna go ahead. 10 out of 10 episode.
Yeah, this one gets a 10 out of 10.
This was clearly the best episode. And like I said, it perfectly explained Moral. I understand why he's doing everything he's doing. I 100% back this nigga. He is like, his crash out is warranted. You know what I'm saying? Because what he had to do and what he had to deal with, and him not really want to deal with his humanity because he feel like how weak it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is trash. But yeah, man, I highly recommend. If you don't even... This episode in itself, I know we done said it for every episode, but this is the best episode and the most cinematic. This in itself was a movie. So without watching any of the episodes, you can tell somebody, watch episode 5 and then go from there. Perfect way to watch this, bro. Just start from episode 5 and then watch episode 1 through.
Because it's a prequel, right?
It's how it all started.
Shit.
But if you...
and
it was a movie, bro.
Didn't leave nothing out. They touched on everything, bro.
Yeah. It went all the way up to him getting in that little pod and like putting a little mask on, like hiding out. You feel me? Everything.
The only thing that we still have yet to figure out is what them other aliens can do. Other than that,
and like I said, I appreciate it because
it left something to wonder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna eventually see what they can do because this clearly gonna all come crashing down on this island, but we got more than enough. And I think the highlights of the episode is the eyeball alien and Moral, like to them together. Well, in the practical xenomorph, because that one scene where he land behind old girl and they keep the camera on him, bro. Like pan all the way, like it's crazy. Like we not turning from this, no cuts. You about to see this full xenomorph, bro. I'm like. That was wild. That's terrifying.
When I seen it, because I forgot what happened where they had it. They had him tied up. Was that episode? I forgot what episode that was. Where they had the xenomorph. They had it like tied up.
Oh yeah.
Like that's when I was like, oh shit, this is clean as fuck. I'm like, bro,
it gets deep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like that. I don't know, man. That shit matters, bro. I'm just glad that it matters to other people too, man. Like
definitely matters.
Yeah, bro. Cause I swear, certain things, I'm like, bro, y'all disrespecting us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like that Predator movie.
Yeah,
hey, bro, we gonna watch it. But goddamn,
awesome. I'm telling you right now, if you don't gotta watch nothing else, just watch episode 5. Like I said, itself. It perfectly explains the entire series, like what the series is and what it's gonna do and what it can do. So, episode 5 is very peak. Oh. Before we get out of here, though, I have one question.
Oh shit!
Simple question, very controversial question, but
doesn't sound simple. Then
It's simple. It might be more simple for us versus somebody else, but it's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Al go, Stacks go, I'm gonna go, then Jose gonna go last.
Get some time to think.
All right. What is the better anime? We're taking everything into consideration: pacing, storyline, episodes, everything. Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? Al.
Dragon Ball Z.
Everything into consideration.
Everything.
Wait, Dragon Ball Z, just Z, or Dragon Ball like the whole?
We're doing everything. It's like, when I say Naruto, all of Naruto, all of Dragon Ball Z. So everything.
Yeah.
So we start from Dragon Ball all the way to Super.
Yeah, I fuck with Dragon Ball Z more. I fuck with Naruto too.
I gotta say Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Z. Jose, this is you gonna tie it up or you gonna be the tiebreaker?
I'm sorry, Stacks. I gotta go Dragon Ball Z, man. I'm gonna go, yeah.
All right, Dragon Ball Z. Like I said, man, I'll comment below what y'all think. I really want to know how y'all feel about this. This can be an old gen versus a new gen thing, but like I said, most of us grew up with Dragon Ball Z. You pretty much grew up with Dragon Ball Z too.
I did.
But at the same time, we all also grew up with Naruto. I was there for not the start of Dragon Ball, but I mean, Dragon Ball Z was pretty much what kind of opened the doors, the floodgates for anime. So
yeah, I was more of a Sailor Moon type of guy. You feel me? But come on, man.
Low key, Sailor Moon the strongest anime.
Look at Al. He said he got some knowledge.
Sailor
the
Moon
strongest anime or the strongest anime character?
Yeah.
I agree. Sailor Jupiter.
Forget about it. Sega Saturn. Sailor Saturn. Whatever. All right on everybody for pulling up.
Wait. Goku versus Sailor Moon. Who wins?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor
Washing
Moon.
that nigga.
Hell yeah. Clip it too. Sailor Moon. Jose said it.
All right. Yeah, man. We're going to leave it at that. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Make sure you guys share this the podcast out there. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Hess Joaquin, Mariah J, Santana. We missed a week. We missed people. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nels. But yeah, appreciate everybody else who pulled up and wasn't able to comment in the chat. Maybe next time, go ahead, hop in that chat, man.
Don't be shy.
Holler at us. It's good. We address our questions. And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. We done gained over 400 subs within the last few weeks. Appreciate everybody, all the new subs out there. Yeah, man. Kept you guys for a long time. I'm gonna let these guys take you out. Right on, everybody, for pulling up.
Hey, it's week 1.
Football's back, baby.
Back tomorrow. And if y'all need 2 picks, take Dak Prescott passing yards, Devontae Smith receiving yards, flex it, take him for 40 yards, 50 yards, and I'll see y'all next week, man. You welcome.
Raider
Man,
Nation.
I think it sucks that Red Zone gonna have commercials now.